We're live.
We're live. We figured it out. I wanted that video to play right before we did this, but I could hear it in the background. I guess it was going to show up, but
yeah, I saw it started to click over. It started to take over the screen.
Yeah, it's running on my shitty bandwidth. So let's go ahead and give it a try just to see, because my brother put this together. I just want to see.
Right? Oh, beautiful.
What the fuck was that?
Wow. I don't know about you, but I could tell my bandwidth could not hold up with that kind of skipping in spot.
No, it was playing great. You're just what you were viewing was skipping. It was playing great.
Yeah.
You just in the future you upload the video directly to StreamYard, and it'll be near the countdowns, and you can just play it from there.
Oh, for sure.
Over the whole stream.
So yeah, we're talking about the surf report, obviously. So what you guys got for us?
Yeah, I'm big into surfing. I really like the sunshine and the great weather. You know, I'm all about being outdoors. So
yeah, absolutely.
I'd be dead immediately if I went surfing.
How about this? How about your favorite surfing movie?
Point Break. I mean, come on. Is there another surfing movie? Is there? Did they make more than one?
I have no idea, to be honest. What's going on, Guy?
Too much. Yeah, Point Break for me too. But there was one that was, I think it had Jeff Bridges in it, but it's like the 70s or an 80s movie. I can't remember which.
The only other one I can think of offhand is Soul Surfer, but kind of like a unknown movie for most people, but true story.
Yeah,
shark attack.
Point Break, he goes and gets the board and everything. He's got the suit, and the kid behind the counter tells him, "Hey man, it's never too late." And he goes, "I'm 25."
Did Didn't they make a remake?
You know, I
Yes, they did. It sucks.
they did make a remake. I think I've seen it. I don't really remember. It's more about they're less criminals. They're more like environmental, you know, eco warriors or something.
Okay.
You know, and they cast a guy with the world's shittiest tattoos, if I remember correctly. He's got just ink blotches all over his chest and arms and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Aloha Scooby-Doo. That sounds right up my alley. Nice. Well, thank you all for joining. As you can see, it was a little bit of a shit show getting us started, but we're here live. First live stream here on my channel. So want to thank Brad and Guy for coming over here and lowering their reputation because of me. So appreciate
My
it.
reputation can't get any lower, so no worries.
And dude, I didn't check before we got on, but I know you were 2 away from 200. So I'd like to think those 3 subscribers came from me, but I don't know. I know you'll probably get over that at some point over the weekend. So,
You know, Sean Blue Digital had really nice things to say on his video and
Yep.
posted so maybe one from each, whatever. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be over 200
Cool.
soon. And I'm having a big giveaway at 500, some out of print stuff, but that's a long ways off. But I didn't want to have like a giveaway at 200 and get just people running in and subscribing to be a part of the giveaway. I wanted people, you know, generally, if somebody subscribes to me, they might unsubscribe shortly after. So I'll give them a reason to not want to stay around. So I'd like to just organically let it build up and find the freaks that actually like my stuff.
I thought you were giving away your whole collection at 500.
I am. It's only 3 titles, but it's my whole collection.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm going to give away the limited edition Roadhouse 4K set from Vinegar Syndrome sealed. And a couple other titles. I'll announce another one at 300 and another one at 400. And at 500, we'll give away all 3.
Dude, let me know when you do that because I do have a still sealed VSU sidekicks that I want to give away as well. So let me know when you do that. Maybe we'll do something together.
Yeah,
but,
sounds
I was
great.
saving this for a bigger, maybe 1,000 or something.
You're going to be at 1,000 any day now, so it'll be coming
I
around.
don't know about that.
Yeah, they say it picks up eventually. I don't think so.
You know, some days it's like you get 20 and then other days you get nothing. And then the other day you get, you know, -5, you know, it's just kind of whatever.
Yeah. I'll post a video and I'll lose 8 subscribers. You know, that's
or a
just
live stream. But yeah, as far as this live stream, really don't have much of an agenda. We're just going to kind of shoot the shit. I know some of us have some things to share, some pickups from the last few weeks that at least I haven't shared in a video. So I'll probably show those off, see what the chat's got to say. And if we want to talk any recent movies that we've seen as well. I mean, I just saw Terminator from that last live stream. So I guess I should give my thoughts on that. But yeah, if you guys have anything you want to share,
I got about 4 titles here. I just kind of grabbed some that I knew I just got in.
And you got some Kinos, right, Guy?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's get to the chat first. See if there's anyone here. Probably no one. Being on my small channel, so we'll go off. Oh, Tony. Hi guys. Let's try this again. Exactly. Yep. Thank you for sticking around. The amateur hour has started, so who knows what's going to happen next. Appreciate you coming by, Tony. We got Anthony. What up, dude? And Brad, if Anthony wants to come up here, definitely send him the link. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to come up, anyone's really welcome. I don't know what the limit is on this, probably 6, but yeah, I'm so new to this, so I apologize in advance. Tony, yes, sir.
I think the unpaid version is like 5 or 6 limit, and then
5 or 6, and then
it goes to 10 if you pay.
It goes to 10. All right. Hi at Anthony. Let's see what we got here. Corey, what's going on, Corey?
Corey.
Thanks for joining. We got Coco Dutch. Good evening, gentlemen. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you and Brian. Hopefully all is good with the Idalia hurricane. Looks like it kind of hit the most unpopulated area. I'm just assuming. At least it looks that way, so that's always good.
It hit Allenstown, but he's fine. Nothing.
He's
fine. A couple days. Yeah.
Just a typical summer hurricane for Florida, right?
No, I was talking to him on the phone right before the thing was about to hit, and I was like, "Is this crazy that you should you even be there?" And he goes, "This ain't nothing. This shit ain't nothing. This is a category 3. This isn't even." And then 30 seconds later, I just checked. It's a category 4. It might be a 5 by the time it hits here, but I've been through 10 5s. It doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere. So,
you know, it's so funny.
And that's it.
You know, it's so funny. Like, we got hit by a hurricane like a week and a half ago, and it wasn't even a category 1 when it hit here, but people were freaking out like it was the end of the world. Yeah, probably like 20-mile-an-hour wind for like 3 hours and some rain, which is unheard of for here in August, but much needed. Hopefully slow the fire season down.
Do you know if Alan has storm shutters?
No, he doesn't have anything like that. I don't. He's inland, well inland. I don't think that it's that bad for where he is.
No storm surge.
Yeah, I mean, by the time it gets to him, it's kind of weakened, from what I understand. Yeah,
because as soon as it hits land, right, the wind just immediately starts dying down. Well, not significantly at least. Hey, Tony, what's up, Dell? How you doing? Happy Friday. Good to see you here. Tony saying hi. Y'all dry out from the storms? Yep. Hopefully so. Hi, Dell. We got Brad in here. We're live, I think. We're trying. Yeah. We're trying. Tony. We got Mr. Caveman in here saying hey to everyone. Hey, Tony. We sure did. Thank you for asking. I know surrounding areas are still underwater, but nowhere obstructing our house or commute anywhere close by. Man, you didn't even get a day off? Hopefully you did. Like, usually don't they shut stuff down at least?
All the state and federal stuff, yeah, but I mean everything else is, if they have power, they're open. That's what Alan was telling me.
Damn. Yeah. Every year. I can't imagine doing that. Especially if like you experience significant damage. That's gotta suck.
Hurricane season, yeah.
Yeah. Caveman, what's up, Dale? Saying hi, saying hey. Y'all sleeping on surf Nazis must die. Damn. I guess so.
That's a Vinegar Syndrome, I think.
I was like, that sounds like a Gizmo title for sure.
Yeah.
Loki. Dude who loves movies. What's up, Cody? What's up, everyone? Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button. Thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. We got John Doe Juggalo. Good evening, fellas. What's going on, man?
John Doe's got the upper hand.
Joel Ocampo, what's going on, man? Hello from Oregon. I love and enjoy all the content. Learned so much information. Finally picked up that hard-to-find Fright Night 4K Steelbook. And just to mention, I just found out that one is getting reprinted as well at the end of this month. In addition to Lawrence of Arabia, that Fright Night should be coming out from Sony as well. So if you did miss out on it, it should be coming back out, I think, September 26th. Don't quote me, but I believe that is the date for both of them. So good to see you in here, Joel.
All these steelbooks that sold really fast are all going to come back. I mean, the one everybody's waiting for is the Thing 4K steelbook. You know, I remember that when that thing happened. I mean, it sold out instantly, and I'm sure they'll bring it back.
And I'm sure, like, everyone who knows about these reprints, they're probably trying to sell their copy of Lawrence of Arabia for $150 right now so they can pick up another copy in a week for themselves.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Saying hi to Cody, John D. Got Tony saying hi to Joel, John Dougalo, and Cody. Dale. Nice. Dale. Got some Hayes. Uncle Tony. Hey, Tony. We got Pugwall 316. Hey, guys. Hope all is well, especially for those having weather issues, enjoying your channels. Thanks, man. I know you're a recent subscriber to me. Not sure if you're subscribed to these other cool guys, but yeah, definitely thank you for joining. All right. We'll get into this. Do you guys, who wants to go first? I
can go first. I've only got 4 forcing
All right,
here.
So why don't you let me go first, Brad? 'Cause I got a couple, so I can go a couple rounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is from Kino.
Just wait. Put it back to that what you had before, where you had the us on the side, and then just drag Guy over there to where you are. There you go.
Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scored the slip too.
With a slip too, yeah. This was the only one I got that didn't have a slip.
Killing Time. I don't think I've seen that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but it's got Kiefer Sutherland, Bo Bridges, Joe Don Baker.
Oh, Joe Baker's awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
Kelly Preston, huh?
So this one,
Check.
I have seen this one. This one's pretty good. It's an 80s.
And that's a slipcover on that?
Yep.
Nice.
Like I said, I only got one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Heat's crazy as hell.
Now, I've seen a lot of people recently watching the Jason Statham Wild Card movie, and that movie is derived from this one directly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one.
I have not seen that either, but that's a cool slip.
Yeah. It's right up Alan's alley.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood used to do movies. It's like, man, I want to go cliff diving or whatever. He'd make a cliff diving movie. I want to go climb an ice wall. He'd make an ice wall movie. I want to go live in New Orleans for a while. He'd make a movie in New Orleans where he bangs whores.
Speaking of banging whores in New Orleans, I got one of those coming up too.
Oh, and Bruce,
nice.
Yeah, that's a good one, dude.
Love that movie. Good movie.
And speaking of banging whores in New Orleans.
It's great, huh?
Big Easy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And I highly recommend this one if you guys have never seen this.
The Big Bus. I can't say I've seen that.
Ned Beatty. Damn, it's
Ned Beatty, Harold Gould, Larry Hagman, Charlie Kellerman, Richard Mulligan, Ben Redgrave.
Never.
It's like Mad World, that type of comedy, but they're just on this huge bus that's got all these different moving sections, so they can go around turns and stuff. It has like a big Olympic-sized pool on the top level. It's just crazy.
That sounds like a crazy premise.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've heard good things about that. I'm not sure I've seen that either.
I liked it. Yeah, it was good.
It's been a while since I've seen it. And this one I've never seen, but
Oh, you'll like that, dude. That's a really solid movie.
that's what I've got from Kino.
Is that all from the summer sale, or was that afterwards?
That's all from the summer sale.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
I didn't order this on the very last day, and
Very last day you placed an order?
Yeah.
It's a good way to do it. Just wait and see what all's out there and just wait for the sales about to end and then make your order instead of ordering 4 or 5 orders like a lot of us do, like idiots.
Yeah. Well, better late than never, right?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I should do that. I should watch the streams and just wait until the end and then make my order. But no, I got to put the initial order in and then the second order and then the third, which would be the final order, and then the final order at the end of all the streams.
Yeah. Plus, what I've found is that sometimes sales aren't really sales. So if you get in sale early and you start, then that gives you time to research prices and whatnot and be able to. So
now, I did notice that you were missing Stone Cold in there, so I'm assuming that's already in your collection.
Well,
I had a dollar limit I had to stay under. So
yeah, there's always next sale. It might even be cheaper in the next sale. It was only it was $11.99 this sale, You know, it might be $8.99 next sale.
Right.
Yeah, it might be missing that slip cover though. That's, I mean,
These are the games you play. You know, if you want to, if you want to, you're going to risk that. If you want to get volume.
all right, we'll throw it over to Brad. See what you got.
Might want to catch up with the chat first. Super, unless it's there hasn't been many.
I don't see anything coming. So
Corey just commented.
Oh, here we go. Stone Cold is Fun picked it up this sale. Nice. I believe it was based off of Brad's recommendation too.
I waited as long as I could to pick it up. I knew I was going to get it, but I didn't want to pay full price. But
I mean, I know you piqued my interest as soon as you said they were shooting beer cans off people's heads. Like, okay, I'm in.
Biker culture for real.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got a few. I don't, it all gets mixed together. I get streams going up, but I know these are recent. I got the last. It's his first, Brandon Cronenberg's first movie. I was sure I owned it. My records indicate that I didn't own it, but it's Antiviral. It's the
IFC?
It's IFC Midnight. It's the first of. He's only made 3 movies. From what I remember, this one's good. It's not near as good as his other 2, but really low budget, but it is interesting.
Oh, so you're saying it's not as good as Possessor?
No, Possessor's is his best movie. This one here, the U.S. Blu-ray is out of print and expensive, so I ordered it from the UK, and it took forever to get here. But this is a movie. You guys ever see Lost in Translation?
Yes.
This is the same director, and it's like a companion piece to Lost in Translation, kind of similar.
That's Sofia Coppola?
Yeah, Sofia Coppola. This movie's called Somewhere. It's Stephen Dorff and his daughter's Elle Fanning. And like I said, kind of similar to that. It's that kind of disconnected, kind of story. I haven't seen this in years, but it was really cheap, Region B, and I'd already had stuff in the cart. I threw it in, and from what I remember, it's pretty good. But yeah, it's about Stephen Dorff, who's like a kind of like early 40s former like megastar, like who gets like disenchanted with Hollywood and kind of wants to just get away from it all. Almost like I said, similar to Lost in Translation, almost the same story. Kind of like, just like, let's just try it again. Like Lost in Translation was a success. Let's just try it again with a different setting and different characters. But it's pretty good if you can get it cheap.
Where is that Somewhere? It looked like a tropical setting.
No, it's California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's California, I believe. He does go on like a trip, I think, over to promote a movie during it, but it's mostly California, if I remember correct. It's probably been 10 years since I've seen it. This is another one I've been wanting to pick up forever. Luckily, I got a big credit from Orbit DVD, and this one is just not gone on sale yet. So I just paid out of that credit. I got this one. It's a Calamity of Snakes. I like these Unearthed Films releases. This movie was banned for years because of all the animal cruelty in it. They used real snakes, and snakes died, and all kinds of issues with that. And but anyway, yeah, I love these Unearthed Films, the Unearthed Classics line. This is number 12 in the line, but it's a cool little release. There's no reverse artwork on the inner insert, but I've heard people say this is a Cat 3. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually, but yeah, still, I love these little Unearthed Films releases. Here, this last one I got in. This was a recommendation from Jason Werner, Body Count Rising. You check out his channel if you haven't subscribed already. He's starting, and you can tell he's a legit guy, genuine guy. But he's got a few videos out, just some haul videos and stuff, and some shorts. But yeah, he seems like a good guy. He picked this up. He didn't get this release. He got a different release from one of the European sales he was participating in, and it looked interesting. I streamed it illegally, and then ended up buying it. Liked it. I liked it a lot. It's a French horror film from I think 2022 called Meander. And to describe this movie, it's like If you've ever seen Cube, it's kind of like Cube. It's a sci-fi horror movie. It's pretty interesting. I got this with the slip for like $13 from Canada. It was actually from France, not Canada. It's a French release. All the features are in French. I can't read any of it. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But the movie is in English, even though it's a French movie. And there are no English subtitles. There are only French subtitles. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. Pretty good little sci-fi horror. But yeah, thanks, Jason, for that recommendation.
Yeah.
That's all I got in.
Who was that from? Like, is there a studio release? I'm guessing since it's France, don't have.
It's from a company called a Blackout, with a Q, black with a Q, Blackout. You know, some horrible French company. The scan looked good. I don't, like I said, there is a 22-minute making of, which for some reason that's in English. But the rest of it is supplement making of 22 minutes.
Yeah, and it even says Cube on the back.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little sci-fi horror movie. I was pretty impressed by it.
And it looked like it had like a bunch of awards on the top and the front. Or those just nominations?
Well, these are, I believe, film festivals that it was in. You know, or I don't know that they're necessarily prized. It was selected for the New York Horror Film Festival. Was selected for these other film festivals. Which being selected for a film festival, it doesn't mean anything. But
what year did that come out? Is that a newer film?
2019. It says France.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, French horror used to be badass back in the day. This, it's pretty good. It's like I said, sci-fi horror. But for whatever it was, 14 shipped from France. It came in a paper envelope, literally a paper envelope from France, and it took about 3 weeks to get here. 2 weeks, whatever.
Damn.
I contacted them on eBay and I said, "Do you have tracking or anything?" And they're like, "We do not provide tracking, sir."
Just trust it. It's in the mail.
Trust us. We sent it. And I'm like, okay.
We sent it. Damn. All right. Before I show off what I picked up, go ahead, just see what's going on with the chat. Pugwall, subscribe to all three now. The Big Bus. Thank you, by the way, Brad. That means you're one away from the big 200.
Yeah, it might be.
Big giveaway coming. Big Bus. What an unusual film, but worth a watch. Stone Cold is legendary, even in the UK, where we have no clue about the Boz, or is it the boys? The Boz.
The Boz. Yeah, Brian Bosworth.
Oh,
star of Stone Cold. He was a college football stud. They called him the Boz, and then he went into the pros. And I want to say it was like Barry Sanders or somebody retired him early. He just ran into him and messed his head up or his neck up, and that was it. One play, they collided like rams at the goal line. And Brian Bosworth was never the same. He was done after that. Barry Sanders, maybe. I don't really remember which one it was. Bo Jackson, maybe. It was a famous running back that smashed him up, and that was the end of it.
Damn. How many copies of this movie do you have, Brad?
I got two. And as soon as I find the other one, it's on its way to California, to Spicoli's house, so he can enter into manhood. He can get his man card.
Yes.
Seeing it, and then hopefully he'll pick up the Kino down the line, and then past that, all the films release on to somebody else.
I know if I pick that Kino up, they'll announce a 4K of it.
I can't see them doing a 4K of it for some reason, but it would be awesome if they did. I would buy the shit out of it, but we'll see. Never know. Kino, they are doing some re-releases in 4K. But there's not many, oddly enough.
It says that Brian Bosworth ended his career with a shoulder injury after 3 seasons.
After 3 seasons in the NFL, whoever it was a goal line situation. There's a documentary on Bosworth where he runs into Barry Sanders or whoever it was, Walter Payton. I don't remember who it was, but they ran into him and that was it. That was it.
Damn. Yeah, Corey, I did a final order from Kino Sale for an extra 7 movies due to a stream. Yeah, yep, those streams are
They're
gonna
dangerous.
hurt your wallet. Yeah, they are. They really are. That's why, man, I love sticking to the 4K. It really limits what you can pick up, especially from Kino. It really
Smart.
does, because they have so many titles.
You know, the dystopic future is around the corner where physical media is dead or dying, sure. But in this day and age, waiting for a 4K is a really good strategy because generally speaking, almost everything is getting a 4K. I mean, there's movies that no one cares about that are getting 4Ks.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Before, yeah, some bigger names that, you know, have been way more deserving.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 4Ks. There's movies that shouldn't have. There's movies that have a 4K where there's great movies that only have a DVD. Like, for instance, Surviving the Game with Rutger Hauer, Gary Busey, Charles Dutton, John C. McGinley. It's a great little action movie. They're hunting down Ice-T in the movie. That's a lot of fun. But there's only a DVD of that.
13th Warrior.
I'm not familiar with 13th Warrior.
That's the Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
There's
seen
a ton of them. True Lies only has a DVD.
Oh, what we got here? What up?
What up? How's it going, guys?
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How's everybody getting along today?
Really good. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
Waiting for the weekend to be over so I can get back to work.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Dude, thanks for joining, man. I watched your video yesterday, and God, that sucks, man, with the flooding. Like, I didn't realize it was that bad up there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it rained really hard one day, like just like crazy, like a damn torrential downpour or some shit. And it raised above a certain point and then got into some, you know, little breaks in, you know, in the concrete and stuff, like where the brick is and all that, and the water came in that way, and started to fill up on the carpet and shit. Because I've got carpet down here. It's not like it's just like a hard floor, so that makes it even worse. You know. But yeah, I'm working on getting it fixed. No big deal. You know, it'll get fixed hopefully pretty soon, within another week, I think. So.
No,
Anthony is almost at 300 subscribers. Like he's four away.
Well, subscribe to this fool. Get him to 300. I didn't realize he was that close. That's freaking awesome. What are you at, guy?
I'm at like 125, I think.
125? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anthony generously decided to give away his entire toy collection when he hits 300.
I was.
You get that Turtles van.
I was gonna ask you though, Anthony. None of your collectibles got damaged, though. Hopefully.
No, because luckily I keep my collectibles and stuff all like higher up. They're not like sitting on the ground or anything, so they were fine.
Okay.
You know, that's why I don't like to keep anything on the ground just for that reason alone. Even though I haven't had a flood down here before or anything like that, but you know, I always hear about people that do, so I always try to keep my stuff up, you know.
Gotcha.
Just in case it were to happen.
Yeah. Are you gonna change the flooring now to something a little better, or are you gonna just keep the carpet?
Well, so I live in an apartment, so I'll probably, depending on if you know, there's mold or anything like that, they might have to swap the carpet out, put down new carpet. So we'll have to see. The guy put like a mold preventer, like some kind of like chemical to prevent mold and stuff on there, so hopefully that will work. But if not, yeah, they'll have to rip out all the carpet, which will be an even bigger pain in the ass, because then I got to remove my movie seating, like I got those movie chairs, the reclining chairs, and all that would all have to come out, and all these shelves, all this shit would have to come out. So I'm hoping I don't have to do that.
Yeah, no kidding. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because this theater seating couch that I have here weighs a ton. I mean, a ton. It was a bitch to get in this room. But, yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Crazy.
But I can't give away this, Brad. I can't give away this.
Oh, that's sick.
I can't do it.
That's awesome, man. All right, what do we got here? Hagen, what's up, dude? Y'all picking anything up from the VS sale? They're doing another VS sale.
Labor Day sale.
Labor Day sale.
Ah, you guys look at that at all? I haven't checked it out yet.
I talked to Brian a little about it. He said it was a pretty decent sale. I just haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
The Dead Pit crew did like a live stream a couple hours ago. I was going to check that out and
okay,
see what's going on.
Nice. Yeah, I don't pick too much up from VS, but every once in a while.
Get a little something.
Yeah, I mean, I got Sidekicks. I got Roadhouse, Dead Alive, Amityville Horror, and Death Wish 2, I think are my only VS titles. But
there's one in there you might like, Dead Heat on 4K. If you don't have that.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I got that.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, nice.
That's a
yeah,
great
dude, this
great features.
Yeah, Treat Williams, Joe Piscopo.
Williams,
yeah. I was hoping I would get the slipcover because I did buy that a while ago, but I guess I just missed out. But it's
Vincent
still an awesome movie.
Oh, the slip's
Yeah.
cool, but
Got
man,
this from, it showed the slip on Amazon, but it didn't come with a slip. It's Cloak and Dagger.
yeah.
Amazon loves doing that.
And then I got on the last VS sale, and it came with a slip.
Oh, Beastmaster Standard Edition, yeah.
I've never seen either of those titles, but what does Corey say? Stream Brad was on. Yeah, he was talking about the Kino. Allie, Steven Dorff. I've seen somewhere, and I remember it being decent. Oh, that was the one.
I feel the same way. I've seen it somewhere. No pun intended. I remember seeing it and going, yeah, it was pretty good. And it was in the Rare Waves. I forget what company it was, sale they had, and I just threw it in. And then it took over a month to get here from the UK.
Okay. Damn. Pugwall, somewhere based on the famous hotel where all the stars stay.
I don't think so. I think it follows primarily Steven Dorff's character, and he's at the point in his life where he's got money and everything, and he was a big star, and I think he's trying to make the transition either to go back to being a big star or leave. And he's kind of in the middle there, and it's that kind of deal.
Corey, I did a final order of 7 movies from Kino sale due to a stream Brad was on. Yep. Brad, you are a yeah, those are deadly. Dell, you're not supposed to admit to streaming crimes. Yeah, no kidding. Your illegal streams, Brad.
Well, what is stupid about it is we're on there. We're not getting paid by Kino. We're not getting anything from Kino. We're literally on the stream going, oh shit, I didn't get that, and we're buying titles right along with people in the chat. So I mean, it's yeah.
I don't think that's the crime he's referring to.
Yeah, we're like the drug dealers that get high on their own drugs.
Right. He's referring to another crime.
Yeah.
Another crime.
Getting high on our own supply.
Yeah.
Joel just watched Drive from 2011 for the first time last week. Had the girlfriend watch it the next day, twice within a week. Wow, it's great with the killer soundtrack. Yes, it is. He's
really
talking about Ryan Gosling. Dude.
Yeah.
I love that soundtrack. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. Do any of you guys have the second sight release?
I'll pick up the standard of it eventually from them. I try to wait till they get a little cheaper. I have the regular Blu-ray, which I thought was fine, but there was a run there for a while in the late 2010s where it was like every other movie there was like an autistic anti-hero type, that was the Spree. What was that other movie?
The Accountant.
The Accountant, fucking Nightcrawler.
Oh, dude.
Nightcrawler is awesome, by the way. But what's that movie with oh shit? It's a second sight movie, and it's got a white guy on the cover, and he's like an ex-military vet. The fuck was that movie called? Fucking Basement Blues or Blues from the Basement loves that movie. I can't think of it. It's a piece of shit. But there was a whole stream of those like autistic, kind of I don't know what you would even call them, crime drama type movies. There for a while, it was like the hot thing.
Are you talking about The Guest?
The Guest. Yep,
Yeah.
The Guest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I've heard mixed things about it. Some people love it, and some people just don't care for it at all.
I mean, if you got like severe ADHD or anything going, because if you do, you might like The Guest.
Okay.
It's like this the whole time. You can't get. It's like this the whole time, trying to keep you on the screen. He's just constantly rolling along.
Gotcha. eBay should always have tracking. Yeah, it should. You would think it'd be a requirement or something, but when it comes from another country,
the French don't play with the French
by the same rules.
They don't live in the realm of natural society or rules. They don't apply to them.
Yeah, no kidding. Dell agreed, Tony. Yeah, I think we all agree on that. Sorry for the duplicate comments. You are all good, man. Anthony is in the house. Yes, he is. Ali,
I got the email right here pulled up from them. Let me read it all out. Hello, dear customer. Thank you for contacting us. We are sorry if you have problem with item. I can confirm that we already shipped your item on August 21st via La Poste de France. I confirm there is no tracking. In addition, tracking may be provided at additional cost to you. I wish you good day. Sincerely, Joffrey.
Would you like some stinky cheese?
Yeah, literally. I'm not paraphrasing it anything. That's exactly. Tracking could be provided to you at additional cost.
That's funny. Ali, the only person you're allowed to give that DeLorean away to meet is me, Anthony. Yeah, dude, where did you pick that up, by the way?
This is I got this from Target, actually. They've got bunch of like die cast cars and stuff like that. So
sometimes that's on clearance too.
What's that?
Sometimes you can get that stuff pretty cheap on clearance.
Yeah, definitely. Walmart or Target, man, when they put their stuff on clearance, it'll go like half off, 60%, 70%. You can get a good deal. But also, Walmart carries these die-cast cars. See, I've got Christine right here as well. And they're made really well. They're very sturdy, That's why I like them. Got some weight to them.
Bash someone in the head with it.
Yeah, exactly. You could. Good. Yep.
John Doe Juggalo, Vinegar Syndrome has Beastmaster for steel. I'm guessing the limited edition is long gone for that. I think that was their first VSU title, if I'm not mistaken.
Those slips go fast, man. Especially when they're like a popular movie or anything, they're gone. Yeah, you gotta act fast.
Even when it seems like even if they're not a popular movie, it's like their own form of currency. It's freaking crazy.
Well, sure, yeah, because you have the guys that are gonna buy every single title regardless, just because of the slipcover. Yeah. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Anthony. I'm wondering if people maybe not Brian, but Vinegar Syndrome subscribers, stock up by 5-10 titles because they're getting whatever the percentage off is, and then just reselling them for more when they go out of stock.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no,
never.
What?
Yeah.
That's for degenerates.
It depends on what it is. Nobody Brian has not even bought Showgirls yet. It just depends on what it is. If it's something that's going to sell out, and they have a pretty good idea of what's going to sell out and what's not going to sell out, they'll buy a couple extras. Why not?
Brian's a good Christian boy. I don't think he would do that.
But that's one part of their subscribers don't get a deal on those VSU titles, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or they do get a small percent.
They get a good percentage off, and it's free shipping regardless of what they order. One title is free shipping.
I don't know. For me personally, I haven't seen anything great this year that just stands out to me. But I know a lot of other people have found a lot of.
I don't think they're having a good year. Yeah, I don't think they're having a good year at all.
Who here thinks that Black Swan was just the PG version of Showgirls?
I've never even seen Black Swan.
Black Swan is rated R, man.
That's true.
Okay, but NC-17 versus Radar.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, kind of like that. Yeah.
But Showgirls is more about strippers, right? And Black Swan is ballet,
Showgirls,
right?
I guess they're dancers
Well,
who happen to perform nude, as opposed to strippers. But it's supposedly it's a satire on American soap operas, and that's Paul Verhoeven's idea. It just never worked. It's just a piece of shit, unfortunately for him.
Allie saying hey to Coco. Master of All Movies Presswood DVD collector. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Coco Dutch. Oh my God, it's my bestie Allie. What's up, everyone? How you doing, Sarah? Dale, hey. I got No Hard Feeling movie. First time watching it. I'm going to rewatch it. I still haven't seen that movie. Have any of you guys checked that one out yet? That's that Jennifer Lawrence raunchy comedy.
No, I haven't checked it out.
No.
It's only been released on Blu-ray, and I bet you in 3 months it'll come out in 4K.
Oh, it's a given.
Yeah,
it's just like that. I don't think Violent Night ever got a 4K. It'll probably come out this Christmas on 4K.
Oh yeah, you know that's gonna get a.
Well, it's like Cocaine Bear. They did that with Cocaine Bear. I have not seen it, but it's from what I understand, the bear is CG.
Yeah,
really was. Come on, 4K. And if you're going to do it, you should have done it back when it came out, so that people could have made a decision then.
Yeah,
but then
or
they
just
couldn't screw you.
Yeah, exactly. They couldn't screw you. I don't know if I'd pick it up, Brad, but it's definitely worth a watch. I had a good time with it. I don't know how many times I'd rewatch it, but you watch it for Ray Liotta at least.
Yeah,
that's like a $10 Black Friday Blu-ray all day. That thing will be dirt cheap, if not a little less than that. Honestly,
well, maybe the 4K will be $10. I bet you the 4K will be $10, and the Blu-ray.
Oh, Black Friday, sure.
Oh, did the 4K already get released for that damn thing?
Yeah, it's out.
For Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
I don't know if it got released.
Yeah.
Did it get released? I thought it was just announced. It was coming out in like a week or so.
Yeah,
and maybe it has. I haven't checked.
Yeah.
We got Gizmo. What's going on, Gizmo?
Gizmo.
Spicy macaroni. Started live streaming, man. I'm at work, so I can't be for long. But Anthony can be me and see you on Sunday, Caveman. That's right. What's rotten in your collection, right? Every other Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, those are fun to watch.
A lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got a lot to watch. You all caught up, Caveman?
I'm behind as usual, but I'll get there.
Yeah, there's some interesting titles in there for sure.
This go around, I think I'm pretty lucky. Last go around, there was just a couple titles that I just procrastinated on because I knew they were going to stress me out. So,
yeah, you had like Joker and what is it? Shutter Island
and Uncut Gems, and then also that other piece of shit everybody loves. Oh crap! What the fuck was the name of that thing?
I know you had the anime. You had an anime.
Oh, that one was great.
Yeah, Bell or something.
The Night of the Hunter.
Night of the Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that's a good movie.
Give it to somebody for sure.
I guess Caveman didn't like that one. not his cup of tea. Yeah, you had a good round, man. That's a lot of good movies, though, that you watch.
Hey, Sarah.
What up, Caveman? Allie, on behalf of Craig, I will not accept any hate words.
Believe me when I tell you, he's heard about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even if he's not here, he's heard all about it.
Yep. That's what triggered it when you said Craig. I was like, oh yeah, I remember now.
Do you have any idea?
He's like, oh yes.
Like it's insulting to me that people recommended that to me. Like I literally like people like, oh my god, you'd love this, and I went, really, I'd love this. God, is this what you think of me?
Get him, Allie. Brad, that Borat accent though.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Borat. That's what I was thinking.
Everybody sounds like Borat to me in Europe.
That's what I was thinking too. Very nice.
Yep.
Coco Dutch. Hey. We got. I've been collecting movies since 19 years old. I got new movies since yesterday. Thursday, I have not watched Cocaine Bear yet. I got the new DC The Flash movie. Have any guys seen The Flash?
I just watched it yesterday. I literally just watched that movie. Yeah, it was. It was not very good.
Yeah, even Michael could save it.
Yeah, the tone is really weird. That's what happens when you take Zack Snyder out of it, because now the tone is like half goofy Marvel joke, and then it tries to half be serious, but you don't take it seriously because you have all these stupid jokes inserted everywhere, and it's, there was a good movie in there somewhere, but because of all that goofy humor and it didn't do it for me. But the comic books are great. If you want to get the trade paperback and read the story, it's a great story. Or the animated Flashpoint Paradox movie, if you want to watch that, that's also excellent. But the movie wasn't really for me.
I remember specifically, it's like just that point you made with Zack Snyder, I watched the Batman v Superman in preparation for the Justice League. And I remember when this was the first cut of the Justice League, I remember being in the theater and the opening shot, I went, this is different. This is totally different. It's not the same gray and the gloominess is not there. And from the whole movie, it's a totally different tone, and they butchered it.
Because if you watch Wonder Woman, which wasn't directed by Zack Snyder, but it has that same tone and the same aesthetic as all of Zack Snyder's movies that he directed, BVS and, his version of Justice League and Man of Steel. It has that look about it, that dark, and it takes itself pretty seriously too. I mean, it has some humor in it, but it takes itself seriously. And then you get Wonder Woman 1984, and that was just all a mess, There's just a bunch of jokes, and the cinematography is so light and bright and shiny. It's like, what the hell? What happened?
They were trying to sell McDonald's toys, is what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Coco saying hello to Sarah. Got Gizmo. If you liked Violent Night, you will love Tommy's other films: Dead Snow 1 and 2, Kill Bull Joe, The Trip. I like his first films. I've heard of Dead Snow. I don't think I've seen it though. Isn't that one of Gizmo's films or something that he was part of?
No, that's different. It's a zombie, Nazi zombie movie. Sounds like a Gizmo movie. It's a Nazi zombie movie in the winter time, but it's not.
But doesn't the cover have like half a dude's head on like a thing of snow? Okay, so I've seen the cover of it.
Dead Snow's a good movie.
Is it?
Yep.
I'm guessing it doesn't got a 4K.
No, it's a Blu-ray and a DVD.
I'll have to check that out though. I did like Violent Night.
It'll get the 4K.
Right. He also did 2 spoof films called Kurt Joseph Woggle 1 and 2. First is a spoof from The Blair Witch, and the other is a spoof of The Exorcist. Interesting. Here we go. Craig, take the Terminator and Halloween 3 and put them in a blender, and the guest is what you get. Is that accurate, Brad?
No, it's not accurate. You take a fucking Lifetime movie with a bunch of B actors, and you shoot it on an iPhone, and that's the guest.
Is the guest? Is that like a British film or something? I don't remember.
No, it's American. It's just
it is American. Who's the main guy?
I know you think, because you'd think, oh, maybe it is foreign or something because it sucks so bad. No, it sucks. It's American. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Speaking of Terminator, you should use that as a jumping off point to tell us about your Terminator experience, Reed.
Yeah, so I watched The Terminator literally right after our top 5 action stream last weekend for the first time. I liked it a lot. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I think is what I told Brad. I put on Letterboxd. But man, it can't be much. Like, it is so far from what Terminator 2 is. As far as everything, obviously the budget, but just the feel of the movie. It definitely feels slasher-like, but it's super dark, super gritty. Kind of hunting down the Sarah Connors one by one in LA. I enjoyed it, but yeah, I have to put Terminator 2 above it, but I'm freaking glad I saw it. And since you mentioned it, just pull it out. It's the only Blu-ray that I have that for some reason actually came with a red case.
Huh.
So,
Yeah.
and like, I don't know what kind of edition this is, but there's actually like lobby cards inside this release.
It looks like an 88 Films release with the
It's a
red.
standard size Samurai. I've seen that release before.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a ton of special features on here. Came with the digital code. I mean, I got this used supposedly, but it was still sealed. But yeah, man, I can't be happy. Of course, now that I got it, I'm sure there'll be a 4K announced tomorrow. But
Thank you.
I'm glad that I finally saw it. But I think maybe that's why I like Terminator 2 a lot anyway, is you can literally watch that movie without even seeing this movie and still have a great time. You don't need to know all this. This backstory is good to know, but it's something. Like I said, very slasher-like, dark. But Brad, what were you mentioning off air about every time seeing Arnold like smoke or something? What were you saying about that?
So when you watch T1, the smoke effects used, they poured acid all over Arnold. They put a wig on him, and they put acid on the wig to make his head smoke. They put acid on his clothes to make him smoke. It's just like, dude, try doing that to this day. Try put acid on The Rock and see how that goes for you. You know, it was just, he was like a stunt man basically at the time, and it just shows how far he's come, or he went.
Yeah.
The special effects, though, did you see what I meant about like the Total Recall, like his whole eye thing?
Oh yeah, totally.
The Total Recall thing where he's pulling the thing out of his nose.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a while back then. It's good. It's good to finally. I probably see why Sarah Connor was so afraid of him at the beginning of T2, and it took her so long to finally trust him after the hell that she went through in T1.
Right.
Yeah, that's good to see. I mean, I knew Arnold was the bad guy in the first one, and you definitely get that from Sarah Connor's reaction in the second one. But yeah, no, it's good to finally see it. Happy to have it. I guess I'm in a rare boat. I like Terminator 3 a lot. I saw it in the theaters, and I've had it on DVD. I watched it so many times, but I'd put that Terminator just above that one for sure. It's my number 2. All the other ones I could care less about.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All different strokes from different folks. I'm a big T1 guy. Some of these guys are big T2 guys. I think a lot of it comes down to what you saw first. If you saw T2 first, you're probably gonna be a lifelong T2 guy. If you saw T1 first, you're probably gonna be a T1 guy.
For sure. We got Joel here.
I think it's all T2 first, only because T1 was marketed more as a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not big into horror, but then I went back and watched it after seeing T2. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of people saw T2 first just because it was that big blockbuster at the time or whenever they saw it. So
it was huge.
And it was like one of the first VHS tapes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean it was mega huge. I mean, it was everywhere.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. It was one of the first VHS tapes.
Well, one of the first bigger ones, I guess.
There's many tapes before that, though, because VHS was
I'm sure there was.
Long time before.
Joel saying, your thoughts on the Retaliators 2021 Blind Buy at Best Buy. Last one was a slip of $12.99. I have not seen that.
Yeah, not familiar with that one.
I've seen, I haven't seen the movie, but I know what movie they're talking about because I see it at Best Buy when I go in there, and I thought about picking it up a couple times, but haven't done it yet.
I'm guessing that's a Blu-ray that he's.
But I think it's like a really graphic action type movie,
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So
to check that out. Miss Caveman is here. Hey everyone.
Hey, Caveman.
Nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. We got Pure Hangout, Derek.
Derek.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Derek.
I'm about to make some homemade pizza, but wanted to stop in and say hi. Damn, that sounds good.
What's up?
Good to see you here. We got Sarah. showing some of the pickups you got. Roman Holiday, Exorcist 3, Nightbreed, Guardians Galaxy Volume 3, Rain Man, New Jaws, I Married an Axe Murderer, My Best Fast, I'm guessing Fast X Steelbook Friend. Oh, My Best Friend's is a Vampire. Damn, there's a lot of good pickups, a lot of horror movies in there I haven't seen.
Yeah, she got a lot of good stuff. Yeah, So I Married an Axe Murderer is so good. That's a great comedy. It really is.
Yeah.
I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, but now that it's got the 4K, it's got a little bit more buzz around it. That's
Yeah.
The only thing that pisses me off with that release though is that they don't include the Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's
they
do that. Yeah, especially for the price you pay. It's like just throw the damn Blu-ray in there. God.
Especially if it exists. Like, come on.
All right, just throw it in there. You know they got a whole warehouse of that shit. Just take one of those Blu-rays and toss it in there.
Ismo, I worked on Dead Snow 1 and 2. Dead Snow 2 is the best in my opinion. Beager Hole is playing his ass off in that film. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. So Dead Snow 2 is the better in his opinion. I wonder if are those you think be streaming anywhere, or are those like you have to buy the physical to watch those?
I don't know. Probably. I would think you'd be able to stream it
somewhere.
Yeah.
You got Derek saying the guest is weak. Okay, now I'll head out. Nice.
Preach.
James Dean, Creed 3. I have 4. Nice. James Dean. I'm trying to think what movies I have of him, but I can't. Rebel Without a Cause, I guess, is the only one I can think of. Ali saying Dan Stevens plays the lead in The Guest. Micah Monroe is in it as well.
That's his name, Dan Stevens. Yeah, that's right.
No, the very famous Dan Stevens.
Yeah, I was like, I've never heard that name. What streaming service was that?
Flex, Tubi, and lots of times when I find stuff on Tubi, it's also on YouTube.
Tubi, huh? Oh, and YouTube. Okay, so there's no excuse. Huh?
Typically when I find stuff that's listed on Tubi, it's usually on YouTube as well. And then Death Snow 2 is on Freevee, which is the free streaming thing through Prime, Peacock, Flex, and Pluto. Same thing you check on YouTube as well.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
It sounds like it's streaming all over the place, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well, Death Snow 2 is streaming more places than Death Snow 1. So.
Okay. Derek's saying some of the score was good in The Guest. I just can't leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sarah's saying I have 15 steelbooks. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Terminator 2 is the best movie ever made. We love you, Spicy. I don't know if I'll go that far, but it's definitely one of my top action movies of all time. Yeah, I do love that movie. I've seen it too many times. We got Derek. Terminator 3 made me tear up. Yep. I love that.
Yeah. I rewatched all the Terminator movies maybe like a year or two ago. And that's Terminator 3 for me. I thought when I was younger, I liked it a lot more, but then rewatching it really didn't hold up for me. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like it just a little too like lighthearted in a way, you know, just a little like a little silly, you know what I mean? A little, you know, because they had the Terminator in like was it like a strip club or like was it like a gay bar or gay club or something? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, you say lighthearted, but like the movie ends in nuclear war, so I don't know how lighthearted it got, but
no, but like the overall tone is a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, they got him coming out of like a gay club or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, and doesn't he have like some glasses on that have like
flowers he's got he's got like stupid like purple star glasses on or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, he looked pretty ridiculous for sure.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and then they had the chick Terminator, right, which, you know, she was all right. She had some cool moments and stuff in there, but I don't know, the support, like the cast that they had in there, was it John? Like the lady, the main. I just didn't like her acting in that movie at all.
I didn't like her either. Yeah, I didn't like the whole fact like James or John Connor was like a straight up druggie going to vet clinics to get drugs or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. But like you said, to each their own. I mean, especially if you grew up watching it and you really,
Skynet Rising.
Is that
is
a new
like
one?
online? Is that like a video game?
2024.
It's a new one, yeah.
Oh boy, who? I'm guessing it's not James Cameron.
Yeah.
I can almost bet on that.
The
desire
director,
is irrelevant.
director
I am a machine.
Rudy Costantino.
Who wants 4K video? That's all I want. What we got here? Castellar Daniel Garcia, man. Thanks for joining. I think your first time we're seeing your name in here. Mr. Frost with Jeff Goldblum is a great horror film.
I don't think I've seen that.
Mr. Frost. No, that's
I'm-
kind of cool though. I didn't know. I mean, obviously we all know him from The Fly. That's like the most iconic thing he's done. But I've never heard of him.
Castellar. Subscribe to
Jurassic Park.
And subscribe.
Anthony.
No,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah, I'll have to look up Mr. Frost. I'm kind of
Yeah, I like Jeff Goldblum. Scanner Cop 1 is a magnificent sci-fi horror film. I still have not seen that.
Berger Syndrome.
Are they?
Yeah,
There
both
is
of them. Berger got 1 and 2, which I haven't seen either.
Ali's saying both Dead Snow movies are on Tubi. Cool. Yeah, definitely have to
There you
check
go.
those out. Perfect. Daniel, The Domestics is a wild ride. I don't think I've heard or seen that one either.
No, I'll have to look that one up too.
I have a copy of that. I haven't seen it. I believe that was a blind buy from Hamilton Book.
Okay, it's a horror movie.
I think it's like a Purge type thing.
Oh, really?
It was really cheap. I just grabbed it.
Okay.
$2-3.
Intriguing. Joel saying, I have Dead Snow 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Awesome zombie movies. Nice.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah, a lot of people really like those.
Yeah.
Check them out. Yeah.
Daniel loved the film Frequency with Dennis Quaid and Jim Caviezel with a
I love
Twilight
that movie.
vibe.
Yeah.
I think I saw that when it first came out, like a long time ago.
Reed, have you not seen that one?
Psycho. I haven't. Frequency, no. Psycho Gorman and Turbo Kid are wild and super violent. I haven't seen Turbo Kid, but I've seen Psycho Gorman. That was pretty crazy.
Psycho Gorman's getting a steelbook.
Yeah, from Walmart, right?
Well, it's one of the
or is it-
RLJE. I think you can get it on Amazon or anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
one
like
of
it
the
would be a Walmart exclusive. Just
Yeah, I
because
thought
it's all
Walmart-
JE.
Yeah, I thought Walmart was doing a bunch of those. Like
They're doing
isn't
well.
Bone-
They're doing Halloween 1 and 2, the Leprechaun, all the Leprechaun movies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Firefly trilogy, all the Saw movies, and the Blair Witch Project. Those are the Walmart exclusive steelbooks. They all kind of have like a similar look about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some other Walmart exclusives coming out. There's a
There's a ton. Oh, there's a book.
4K of The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot steelbook.
See, that one's another RLJE title. I thought you could get that on Amazon and stuff. as
From
well.
what I saw, it was a Walmart exclusive.
Is it a
Like,
Walmart?
who, like, who makes that decision out of all those steelbooks? The one they put on 4K is that.
Yeah,
Like, who makes
it's
those?
an odd pick. It really is. You can get the Blu-ray for $4.
Right. That's yeah.
And I like the movie. I'm just saying that's an odd. That's an odd choice.
Now, is Walmart also doing the Bone Tomahawk steelbook, or is that available everywhere? Like,
I thought it was
Walmart,
available
Walmart.
everywhere because I could have swore I clicked on it and it like you know how you can go on like Blu-ray.com and you can click on the movie
Yeah.
and it opens up your Amazon and takes you right to it. That's what I thought happened.
Well, it says Walmart exclusive.
For which
oh,
one?
it does.
Bone Tomahawk.
Oh, for Bone Tomahawk. Okay.
See, like that, I'd love to get Bone Tomahawk in 4K.
Yeah, it's not a 4K, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
And okay, and then I know Color Out of
Interesting.
Space is getting one as well.
Oh,
the Nick
that's
Cage
right.
It's not gonna
Is that
focus.
movie any good? I've never saw that one.
I haven't seen it yet either.
They have a Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey,
Yeah,
Walmart exclusive.
Oh, yep, that's right.
Walmart's having a really good year for physical media. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah, it
crazy
is
to even
crazy.
say that. It's even utter that sentence.
Mhm.
But it's
Well,
true.
they're replacing Target, that's for sure.
I'm glad. Ah, keep it coming.
Yes, someone has to.
Yeah,
Wolf Cop.
it says the man who killed Hitler and Bigfoot is also a Walmart exclusive.
Okay, so
Really?
I guess RLJE titles
And
are all...
whenever you click anything on that, it always takes you to Amazon, but it doesn't always allow you to buy something. It may show you the listing in Amazon, but until you go to search to where you can buy it, like you can put it in your cart from. That's the only time you can tell.
Okay.
It's pretty cool inside artwork on it.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
At least there's something.
Yeah.
Daniel saying Wolf Cop did a great job with its premise. Yeah, that's a crazy movie. I have seen Wolf Cop.
Yeah, I like both those.
There's a second one.
Yeah. It's called another. It's called Another Wolf Cop.
Oh, really? Are
Yeah,
you serious?
that's literally what it's called.
That's great.
Damn.
And the cover is a ripoff of Cobra on Another Wolf
Oh,
Cop. Yeah,
nice. Stallone movie.
the Stallone
Perfect.
movie, the exact same cover, but a werewolf. Yeah.
Nice. I always laugh with My Cousin Vinny. Yeah, that's a classic. Love
yeah.
My Cousin Vinny. Great movie.
Two
bad.
Utes. Two Utes. What is a Ute?
Yeah.
Gizmo, Anthony, you have to remember her name. Christina Loken, or Loken is her real name. Norwegian.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how you pronounce the O with the slash through it, but
Oh, which movie is that referring to? Christina Loken.
I don't know, but it says it's Norwegian. I would assume Dead Snow. Maybe not. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's referring to. What movie? Talk to the Hand. Yeah, he says that in Terminator 3.
Yeah.
Nobody mentioned Genesis. Come on, that's a winner, dude.
Yeah.
No.
That's for you and John Connor to mate. the whole time he says it 50 fucking times, and then you will mate.
Yep.
He gets laid off from his construction job. I mean, who would lay off the Terminator? The productivity alone would be, I mean, you'd never get fired.
Right. Daniel, The Deep House is a great underwater house horror film.
Yeah, Body Count Rising recommended that. It's
interesting
the same
premise.
director, I think, of as Inside. I've been meaning to check that out.
Like a haunted house underwater?
So what it is these people go scuba diving, like treasure diving, and instead of a shipwreck, it's a house that's underwater that got flooded years and years ago, but it was supposedly preserved. So they go and they explore the house, and obviously there's shit going on in there.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you guys ever heard of?
Hey, what's going on?
What
Jack?
up? What's going on, Rich? Thanks for coming.
You guys ever heard of Streets of San Francisco?
What was it?
Streets of San Francisco.
No.
It's got Carl Malden and Michael Douglas are the two main detectives, and then like season 3 or season 4, Michael Douglas leaves, and then Richard Hatch takes his place. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because Arnold Schwarzenegger was in an episode of this show.
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah, and he got fired from a job for being too productive. So it's this whole premise.
Go figure.
Sounds about right.
Because the boss went to him and said, "Look, I got all these guys coming to me complaining because you're outperforming them. But they have to do less work." He said, but it's a numbers game, and the bosses upstairs are saying, 15 guys can do it in this amount of time. This one guy can do it in this amount of time. So these other guys are slacking. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so it sounds like Dr. Giggles is on Tubi, which is good. I still have never seen that movie. Isn't that a Vestron title that just came?
No, it's a Scream Factory.
Scream Factory.
Mm.
Did that get a 4K or was that a Blu-ray that just
Blu-ray.
came out of it a couple months? Okay, it was Blu-ray. Yeah,
It's a Scream
I'll wait.
Factory, so you know the 4K is coming.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Deadstream is a bloody film. I've heard mixed things on that. I haven't seen it.
That's got a
Walmart
Walmart exclusive steelbook.
Yep.
Does it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice too.
Blu-ray only though.
Yeah.
Blu-ray. Yeah, Blu-ray. Yeah.
Cobweb 2023 was great. Have you guys seen that?
I keep hearing nothing but good things about this movie, so I'm excited to check it. Like that and Talk to Me.
Yeah.
Two of the movies I really want to see because I've heard nothing but good things about both of them. So
I've seen Cobweb. It was all right. I mean, it's worth a watch. I don't know if I'd own it, but it just seemed kind of like a typical horror movie. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. I haven't seen Talk to Me though. Cobweb was all right.
I know it's got Anthony Starr in it, right? The guy from The Boys that plays Homelander. And he's also from
maybe
he's also from
yeah.
Banshee. If you ever watch Banshee, yeah, I like that actor a lot. So
Yeah, he must be the stepdad or whatever.
yeah, pretty sure
Okay,
I saw.
yeah. Daniel, glad Evil Dead Rise is selling well. Is it? That's one of those titles I'll just pick up on Black Friday. I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't my favorite Evil Dead, but it definitely had some moments in there that I liked.
The 4K Steelbook sold well. It seemed like that thing sold out everywhere, but I don't think the slip or anything like that.
But that Steelbook was
only overseas, right?
Yeah, it was an
only.
import. Yeah. Hope the Running Man remake is good. I didn't know they were making a remake. Interesting. I like the OG one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hope the Creep Show video game for 2024 is exciting. Yeah. Hopefully it's more exciting than that Texas Chainsaw game.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that Steelbook is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up. I love that. That could have been on my top 5 action. I literally could have picked all Arnold films, like honestly.
Oh yeah.
Running Man's great.
Easily.
So good. Walmart has the Friday the 13th film, the Chucky film, Scream film, and The Burning. The Burning was just a Scream Factory release. I think Anthony, you praised that movie a lot, right? You like that movie a lot?
The Burning?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Burning's excellent. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's basically just another. You might as well throw that in there as like the 13th Friday the 13th movie. You know what I mean?
Or the first Friday.
Or the first.
It's a good way to put it. UK Tony always tells me he doesn't watch the first Friday the 13th. He watches The Burning and then the rest of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah. So you just throw that right in there with them.
Yeah. It's almost, it's a guy literally asleep, gets burnt, and then kills everybody that was involved on a lake.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've only seen the first Friday the 13th. And that's it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you having me on, man.
So I guess, I mean, I've heard it from a lot of people though, because I was like so weirded out by that movie. Like, oh, I thought like Jason was in this movie, and like obviously he's not in like really the first one, but everyone tells me the other ones are the better ones.
That's a tough franchise to get in your 30s. Like you may not like you'll be watching it and you're like, I don't get the buzz, but if you didn't have that video store experience of like renting part 2 and then coming back the next weekend and renting part 3, and when you were young, I don't know. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. I think you will get something out of it, but the 4Ks are inevitably coming for all of them down the line. I mean, there's already 4Ks for what? For the first 4?
Is there?
No, it's just.
I thought it was just the first one.
The first one has the 4K. Yeah, it's got the 4K.
Oh, it's the Steelbook I'm thinking of, right?
And then it's got the the first 4 have Blu-ray Steelbooks. Yeah, and now the first one has a 4K slipcover, and now it's going to get a 4K steelbook with a slip that goes over the same artwork that's on the Blu-ray steelbook, which is kind of dumb. You know, it's pretty lazy. So,
yeah, I don't know.
but they're coming. The 4K is for all those Friday the 13th movies. I agree with Brad. They're coming. They're definitely coming.
Yeah, they'll release them individually, and then they'll do a huge old box set.
When they've milked all the other 4Ks dry, then they'll put them all together and do a big set.
It's Daniel. I like the vampire films, The Shed, Let the Right One In, and Jacob's Wife with CM Punk.
Jacob's Wife. I know he did a couple movies.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
What up?
Tony?
We got you,
Tony.
Tony. Hey, gents. How's tricks?
Same
old
See you
shit.
here, man.
I'm pretty good.
Hope you're doing well. Still up
Reed,
over
did you
there.
want to show some of your pickups?
Yeah, the comments just keep coming.
I think
Anthony, you got anything? Yeah, I was trying to get through some of them, but they just kind of keep coming.
Sometimes it's hard to get to the end. Yeah, I know.
Do you have anything you want to show off?
Yeah, I've
Anything
got a
recent?
few movies. If you want to, take a break from the comments really quick.
Yeah, just for a second, we can. Get out of here.
All right. So I showed these on my channel, but I'll just go ahead and show them really. I mean, I showed a couple of these on my channel. The Pitch Black one. Just really love this. Like I said, Arrow just kills it with their slipcover. I mean, I don't know what this is made out of, but it just feels so well made, And then even their Blu-ray cases, nice and sturdy. Then you got the different artworks on there. It's got a million different special features. It's got the director's cut and it's got the theatrical cut, which is great. And it's a blast. It's like a sci-fi horror action movie. It's a lot of fun. Vin Diesel.
Which cut do you prefer?
Well, I think I'd probably go with the director's cut. Yeah, I like the director's cut.
And that. Yeah. Is that the Blu-ray? That's
Blu-ray.
The
not the 4K.
Blu-ray, yeah. This is the Blu-ray version, yeah. Yep.
The UK Blu-ray got a flip, but the US.
I was wondering how you got that slip cover.
Yep. You know what's funny? It was random. They just had it at my Barnes and Noble because usually when I go in there, I've seen this release before, and I'm pretty sure it was just the regular case. But this time they had the slipcover to go over it, so I was like, well, I'm definitely getting that. That's an easy decision. And the sequels to it are both great as well. The Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick, I think is the third one. It's just called Riddick or whatever. So all three are really fun. The second movie, The Chronicles of Riddick, is more like a sci-fi action movie. It's not really a horror movie. And then the third movie, Riddick, is like more of the tone of the first film, where it's like sci-fi horror action, So, and then we got.
I keep hearing. I was going to say, I keep hearing they might be making a fourth one,
Probably.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I'd love to watch a fourth one.
I think maybe I'm alone in this, but I think the third one is the best in the series.
Third one's great. Yeah. It's they're all a lot of fun. I mean,
Pitch Black's fun. I love that one.
Yeah.
Weird Science.
Cool
Hell yeah.
Reversible artwork there. Once again,
it's a nice set.
Flip.
Yeah, it's a super nice set.
Yep.
Dude, yeah.
Arrow's just killing. Man, Arrow's having a hell of a year. They're really.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing great. And then I went ahead and got The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Great movie.
Nice.
Yep. Which.
Is that Arrow too?
No, this isn't Arrow. No.
Studio.
Yeah,
Sony,
studio.
I think.
But it's a really nice release.
Dude, super nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Gizmo and myself and Alan we're all gonna rank the Fincher movies over on Video Man and Gizmo's channel. We're supposed to do it on this coming Wednesday. That could change depending on some things, but hopefully it'll be this coming Wednesday. That's when we'll go ahead and do
Nice.
that.
I actually got a Fincher video coming out myself. As soon as I finish rewatching my favorite Finchers, I'm gonna do a top 5.
Oh yeah, man! I look forward to seeing it. Because he's got 11.
I saw you talking about it the other day on your video, and I went, "Jesus, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna do that."
Yeah, no, dude. Absolutely.
I love David Fincher. I love all his shit. I love the shows. The show he did. I wish he would have continued that. I want to see that new Netflix movie he's doing.
Yeah, Mindhunter.
Yeah, Mindhunter was a great show, especially the first season.
Excellent. And have you seen Mank?
I have not seen Mank.
I still need to watch that.
I'm gonna try and stream it illegally before I do the stream.
Yeah, I still gotta watch that one. That's the only one of his I haven't seen yet. And then I went ahead and got Gone Girl because obviously I've been rewatching all these movies. So yeah, this has got the nice slipcase too, and it even comes with the book, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then I love these editions. You know, those are really nice.
All Blu-ray. Yep, no 4K yet.
No, he doesn't have a single 4K, right? And you would think 7 would have one.
Technically,
Come on.
me and Reed were talking about this. Technically, there is a 4K for the Social Network.
Yeah.
Oh, is there? Overseas?
No.
No. The Columbia Classic.
It's in I know you're
Volume 1 or Volume 2.
Yeah,
Volume 2.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You just have to get that like expensive ass.
Yeah.
Who is it 20th Century or is it Warner Brothers?
Columbia, Sony.
Columbia. It's Columbia. Okay, yeah. And then got Hard Rain DVD. I love this movie. It's a blast. Really great action movie. I got it, for when I was preparing for the top 5 action stream, but then the flood happened, so I couldn't make it. But and it was funny because I was literally watching this movie as I was being flooded. Not even kidding.
Yeah.
Watching this movie and the flood was happening, right? So. But yeah, Hard Rain's a blast if you haven't seen it. Great 90s action movie. Christian Slater, Morgan Freeman, Randy Quaid, Minnie Driver. It's just a blast. It's got like one of the biggest matte painting backgrounds that they've ever made. It like broke the record for it, at least back then. It cost a shitload of extra money. I was reading that it was like $50 million extra that they had to put into this. Because they had these sets, like these underwater sets and everything, and it was just crazy. I mean, it's a really you can see the money on the screen because it's nowadays if they did something like this, it'd be like CGI water and shit. It'd be like Aquaman. You know what I mean? Like the fact that they actually did this with real water and they had to make sure it was like a certain temperature too, so the actors didn't get sick.
Thermia.
It's pretty crazy. Like if you read some of the behind the scenes stuff on this, but yeah, I went ahead and got the DVD because the Blu-ray is super expensive and out of print and shit. So hopefully we'll get a re-release of the Blu-ray or maybe a 4K or something for that, but who knows? And that's it.
Dude, I just looking at that cover, that movie just reminds me of like Broken Arrow for some reason.
I love Broken Arrow. I love it. That was another one. I love Broken Arrow too. Yep.
Damn. All right. Let me just read some of these comments real quick, and then I'll show off what I got. I do have decent amounts. Daniel, the Resurrected with Chris Sarandon from Fright Night has been forgotten.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Terminator 3. That's who he's referencing. The Norwegian, the Terminator chick.
Oh, okay,
she was Norwegian.
She had a big career after that. We should know that name.
Like the film Warrior with Tom Hardy and Kurt Angle. Yeah, that movie's decent. I like
Kurt Angle's in there? I didn't
know Kurt Angle was in it. I know Nick Nolte's in there.
Yeah, Nick Nolte, yeah.
Joel Edgerton or whatever. Joel, one of my all-time favorites, 25th Hour, 2002 DVD directed by Spicoli, starring Edward Norton, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Rosario Dawson.
It's a solid movie.
The Arachnophobia remake has been made. It has, huh?
I don't know how that's going to work. I'm definitely pro any remake. I think it's good. It's overall good that we do a remake, but unless you're going to use real spiders, how in the fuck are you going to do Arachnophobia?
And you know they're not.
They're not. They're probably not allowed to use real spiders. At this point. So it's like I don't know what they're doing with that.
Lady in White and The Midnight Hour are great Halloween films.
Midnight Hour. I don't think I've seen any of those either.
I adore The Devil's Backbone. I've heard a lot of good
That's
things on that one. That's
Del
Guillermo
Toro,
del Toro?
or or Guillermo del Toro. Yeah.
Yeah, one of his earlier movies, I believe. Maybe not, but yeah, I haven't seen that one. Waxwork Part 1 is timeless.
I've heard good things. I'm not sure I've seen any of the Waxworks. I think there's 2 or 3 of them.
Anthony Starr was great in Banshee.
Yeah,
That was a Max show, right?
that's a great Cinemax show. Yeah, that was a great 4 seasons of television for sure. If you haven't seen it,
I haven't seen it.
yeah, definitely check it out. Real
Yeah.
easy binge, real easy binge. So, yeah,
What show?
Banshee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lots of action, lots of sex, lots of dark moments. Like it's back when they used to make really good television shows. You know, it's like it falls into that, like where they were not afraid to throw anything in there. Like it all goes, you know. So, yeah.
This caveman saying, "I want to see Smile." I enjoyed it. By what I remember, have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I liked it. You know, I wasn't blown away by it, but it was all right. Yeah. It was very reminiscent of like 4 or 5 other horror movies, just kind of blended together. You know,
I believe it.
Yeah.
And that's getting a 4K steelbook with a slipcover on it as well.
I know. They're doing it with every release. Megan, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's every movie.
Daniel, glad to get the Werewolf TV series. Oh, they're doing a Werewolf TV series, or they had? I didn't know that.
Not familiar with that.
That might be the one that they're talking. They might be talking about the one that was on Disney. Disney did like a one-off thing, and then now they're talking about expanding it. That might be what they're talking about. I don't know.
He says, "Love the Denzel Washington horror film Fallen."
Yeah.
Anything Denzel Washington.
Really underrated.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Only a DVD, no Blu-ray.
That's
really
crazy to me. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I think another Denzel Washington movie, Ricochet, I think is another one that only
It's only DVD. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Daniel's saying Frailty with Bill Paxton is epic.
Yes, it is.
Solid. Real solid.
And Allie,
that's a Lionsgate movie too, so I would think that we would be getting the
absolutely going to be a 4K
steelbook.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bill Paxton and McConaughey, and I mean it's
yeah, McConaughey is in that. Allie saying Anthony Starr is a great actor. I'm excited to see him in Cobweb. Him having dark hair in it will help me not still see him.
Think of Homelander, because Homelander has like the blonde hair.
Boys.
Homelander is the best part of The Boys. I mean, I know a lot of people love that show, but I'm telling you, you take Homelander out of that show, it goes down drastically. Like you need that guy in that show. You know,
it almost should be called Homelander.
Yeah, it really, it really should. Yeah.
Allie, The Burning is superior. Reed, you need to check it out ASAP. Yeah, I need to get that 4K if Scream Factory ever does a sale this Halloween, October.
You know, just because Reed associates with us scumbags doesn't mean he's a horror freak like us. He's not the biggest horror guy, so he's not. He hasn't seen all this stuff, and it's not. You know, eventually you'll get to it.
Yeah, some of them I don't know. I think the things that get to me with horror movies is just like the stupidity of people, that like those dumb characters, and that's fun to watch them die sometimes. Just like I'd like to see a little bit more of a story than just stupid people making stupid choices.
Reed, you should watch Frailty.
Yeah.
You should watch Frailty. Yeah.
Frailty it's definitely different than what it's not traditional anything. There's nothing traditional about it.
You're gonna like that one.
You want to go. You want to go in blind with that.
Yeah,
for sure. Love Gothica, Phantasm 2, and What Lies Beneath. I have seen Phantasm. Those movies are ridiculous.
What Lies Beneath?
Phantasm.
It's not that scary. I mean, it's not that much of a horror.
That's more like a thriller. What Lies Beneath.
Yeah, good movie though. I really like What Lies Beneath. Phantasm 2 is excellent for sure. You know, as well as the first Phantasm is like a classic. And then Gothica. Is Gothica
Halle Berry?
The Halle Berry one. I like Gothica. Yeah, I thought Gothica was pretty good. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, where she's seeing like the ghost and all that stuff haunting her, and then there's like a nice mystery and to it. Yeah, it was a fun movie.
It's Caveman saying hey to Tony. We got Daniel, Timeless Fun Time, Big Trouble in Little China, and Inner Space. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is fun. It's a great movie.
Inner Space, I'd love to get the steelbook for that one.
I'm sure Big Trouble in Little China will be getting 4K at some point. It's John Carpenter.
Every Carpenter movie, yeah. If they still have the rights to it, it's coming.
The Burnt Offerings novel and its film is creepy.
Love Burnt Offerings. Just saw that for the first time not that long ago. Excellent movie. Yeah.
The Pitch Black video games are spectacular. Oh, I didn't realize they did those.
They had a badass Pitch Black video game where he's in prison and he escapes from prison. It's a really good, but it's
that sounds like a Riddick game.
That sounds cool though. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
It's very old. I think it was like regular Xbox.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Love Ghostbusters, the video game, and the Warriors Remastered.
Warriors was a great video game too for PlayStation 2, I think, around that time.
Huh.
Co-op.
Based on the movie?
Based on the movie, co-op, you just ran around and beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Back to the Future video game from Telltale is charming. Huh.
One of those Telltale games, yeah.
We got Derek, Pure Hangout. Didn't Vin buy full rights to Riddick? I think he owned the character in full.
Oh, does he? Wow.
I didn't. Yeah, he was maybe.
That sounds right.
Smart. Oh, I think he owns the character in full now. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's the king of franchises. I mean, Jesus Christ, how many franchises does he have now running? You know, he's got that Witcher series. I don't know how many that was. Is it The Witcher? What am I thinking of?
I don't know what you think about.
I know.
It's not. Maybe it's not The Witcher, but he plays like a supernatural, like demon hunter or something.
Yeah,
there's like 3 of those. That Deadshot, they're doing a sequel. Was it Deadshot?
Bloodshot.
Bloodshot. They're doing a sequel to it. He's all about setting up the franchise.
Obviously, the Fast and the Furious.
Fast and Furious have only made 10 of them.
Other one you're thinking about is
only.
Other one you're thinking about is Triple X.
Triple X.
Triple X is another one.
Triple X.
Yeah.
Xander Cage. How could you forget?
Yep.
Weird Science with the lady from Hard to Kill. Is that the chick that they create?
Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock. She was Steven Seagal's wife at one point or something like that.
Oh dear God.
If you like The Ring Part 1, you will like Smile. I did like The Ring. If he's talking about the one from the early 2000s.
It is. Smile is like a derivative of The Ring.
Have you guys seen the Japanese version of the Ringu or whatever that Arrow's releasing here in the next
I haven't. I want to see it though because I love the remake, so I do want to see the original at some point just to check it out.
Yeah, that would be sick.
It's great. Yeah.
What's that?
So the remake, they're both good.
It'd be sick if they added the remake in as a special feature. That would be dope.
Well, that's got to get 4K now that the Blu-ray.
Oh, of course.
Now that we all bought that Steelbook, that's got to get 4K.
Yeah, you all bought that steel.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
Oh, there it is. That is an awesome looking steelbook. You know, if they do a 4K, it's going to be the exact same one. They're not going to change anything on it.
You better hope. You better hope so.
Right? That's sick. That's super sick. Mindhunter Show. Good thriller, Night Watch with Josh Brolin and Nick Nolte.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
Haven't seen that. No Escape and Fortress Part 1 are good for a double feature.
Yeah, both sci-fi prison movies.
Oh, is No Escape with Stallone and Schwarzenegger?
No,
or is that Escape Plan I'm thinking
that's
of?
Escape Plan. No
Ray
Escape
Liotta.
with Ray Liotta.
Yeah, it's No Escape.
Oh, okay. Hard Rain is great, says Tony.
Yeah, Tony knows.
Yeah, it's talking about, dude, any 90s action, 80s actions, they're usually fantastic.
That's my jam. That's my
right?
The 80s, 90s action. That's it. All those, yeah.
Yeah, practical effects, very little CGI, if any.
Blood squibs all day. Give me all the blood squibs. That's why I love Total Recall, dude. When he's shooting people, when Arnold's shooting motherfuckers, dude, there's the blood is just gushing out every time somebody gets shot. I love that.
Yeah,
RoboCop, same thing. Paul Verhoeven loves blood squibs.
Yeah.
Love Pump Up the Volume from Christian Slater. I adore the Usual Suspects is one that you showed, right, Caveman? Yeah, that's a good movie. I like that a lot.
Primal Fear is great too.
Primal Fear.
Richard Gere, Edward Norton. Have you seen that one, Spicy?
No, I have not.
Yeah, you might want to check that one out too.
Edward Norton playing disabled.
I'm getting these all blended. I'm like, is that a VS title? But I think that was Primal Rage.
No. I don't know if Primal Fear. It just has like a basic Blu-ray, right? I think.
Yeah, it came out when PS3 came out.
Yeah.
And Caveman saying we need Pump Up the Volume on Blu-ray. I wonder if they have music rights issues. Yeah, that's usually always the issue, right? Especially when they have great soundtracks.
Yeah. The music rights holds up a lot of stuff, especially if the artists are dead, because then it's like even or if they're just holding up, if they're alive and they're just want to be dicks about it and they just don't want to give people the rights to it, because they ask for like some exorbitant amount of money that the studio's not going to pay for.
They all feel like they got ripped off. All these artists feel like they got ripped off for decades, and now it's like if you want to use our shit, you got to pay for all the asshole tax that everybody stole from us.
Yeah.
On Paramount.
Oh, Primal Fear. Okay, it's
Paramount Presents. I thought, yeah.
Well, no, it's on Paramount Plus. Is what I'm.
Oh, it's on Paramount Plus. I thought there was a good release of that, but I'm not sure. I'm not. It's all right.
No, there is a Blu-ray release of it, but I'm just letting Reed know so that way if you want to watch it.
Yeah,
for sure. 3 seasons of Penny Dreadful with Timothy Dalton and Josh Hartnett. Man, Josh Hartnett kind of like
a good show. I heard that was actually I kind of checked that one out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett like fell off the face of the earth for like a decade. Yeah. And I don't know why.
He retired for 10 years. I believe it was. I believe he went to college, and I think he had a daughter. And then
he
was number 11.
He came back. I remember that movie. Yeah, he was blowing up. Like, I mean, he still is a big actor.
Halloween H2O, The Faculty, 30 Days of Night. He kills it with his horror movies. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
All of his horror movies are bangers. So
yeah. Either Bradley Cooper, Tom Hardy or Anthony Starr should be Snake Plissken. Are they going to do another one?
There's got to be somebody. One of those guys would do it. There's several actors.
Take over for Kurt. Yeah. Richard Brake should be Freddy Krueger. I kept hearing. I kept hearing people talk as if that's true or not, but like Kevin Bacon being Freddy.
He's the right age.
Clancy Brown.
What's that? Was Oppenheimer. Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett was also in an episode of Black Mirror, which was like excellent, like the best episode of the newest season. Yeah, really, really good.
I've heard that show's pretty decent. Clancy Brown should be the new tall man for Phantasm.
Clancy Brown, awesome actor. Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was also in Gothica. His now wife was a producer on the movie, and it's how they met.
That's right. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I enjoyed them quite a bit. Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know if you watched your Weird Science, Anthony, but man, Robert Downey Jr. is in that. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
He's so young in that movie. Henry Cavill is the new Highlander.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
right?
I heard something interesting about the new Highlander is supposed to be tied into the TV series somehow. So I think that's interesting. It's going to force people to go watch 7 or 8 seasons of.
I just saw Highlander, the movie, for the first time not too long ago. I enjoyed it. It's not going to have me rush to go watch any of the TV show, but I mean, that Queen soundtrack was cool.
The TV show is probably better. that's
Really
because the movie's just not that strong. I mean, the TV show is.
easy.
I'm sure it's dated, but it's like that was a big deal. That TV show.
Gizmo saying Ringo is great. What's that?
If you can, if you watch Highlander 2, try to watch the Renegade version.
Okay. Never heard. I didn't even know there's a Highlander 2. I'm guessing there's plenty of Highlanders I haven't seen. Gizmo saying Ringu is great, but The Ring is the only remake America has done from a foreign film that is better than the original. Original of The Grudge is better.
Okay, Gizmo. It's all right. We understand.
Daniel, Armed and Dangerous with John Candy, Eugene Levy, and Meg Ryan is funny. Yeah, that sounds funny with that cast. Eugene Levy and John Candy are great. Never saw Armed and Dangerous. Ringo Zero is the best of the original in my book.
Sure.
He's saying Ringo. Love Darkman 1. Love Darkman and Durant. Joel, Old Boy 2013, starring Josh Brolin and Samuel Jackson, is good and disturbing.
I watched that just recently. That's a weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's a weird one.
Weird
It's
movie.
We got Channel Zero is a great horror TV show. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a really weird remake, and it's very, very entertaining. Sharkdog Coldplay is incredible in this.
He's so good at everything, man.
It's bizarre, man. I'm telling you, it's bizarre.
He's such an underrated actor. He kills everything.
The Wraith 1986 is a mix of The Crow, Fast and the Furious, Mad Max with Charlie Sheen and Randy Quaid. Huh. That's an interesting mix.
That's a Vestron release.
The Pennywise actor in John Wick 4 villain is the new Crow.
Yep.
Oh, nice. You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. And Ali saying young Robert Downey Jr. in Weird Science before he closed the gap in his smile. The scene where he has the bra on his head and he's screaming is too funny. Yeah. He's the total dickwad in that movie. Just always.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Just always picking on the kids. Always.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, he's the brother.
Yeah.
He's the brother who's ridiculous. The TV show of the Highlanders better, says Corey. Okay.
I remember, from what I remember, the Highlander show was really solid. You know,
it's another one of those, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Right, exactly. It was
better.
around that time, yeah. It was like
Adrian Paul was good in the Highlander series. Okay. And then Ali Sharto Copley is a king. I love how often he comes up on the streams.
He does come up.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his stuff.
All right. We got through most of that chat. So, how much crap do I have? All right. So, stuff that I picked up. So, first thing, Brad got something from France. I got this from Germany. This is just like a documentary. It's the only thing on Hawaii in 4K. It's all in German. I actually did get tracking, so it's funny that Germany does tracking on eBay.
The Germans are about industry. They're about making money. That's a real country. France, they don't care. It's eating. It's being a pain in the ass. That's what they're known for.
This looks incredible, but it is probably one of the worst documentaries I've ever seen. There's like 30 minutes of them just showing.
Yeah.
There's like 30 minutes of them showing the Big Island, just showing you, volcanic rock that's barren and just terrible looking. Not anything like you see on the cover here. So that was just a blind buy.
They show you the waterfall for where the helicopter lands in Jurassic Park. I bet they did.
They do show you that, yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. They always show that. So like half of it's Kauai, which is like the best island that has all the cool tropical stuff and all the movie scenes, and then the other half was just the Big Island volcano, boring.
Yeah.
Picked up To Live and Die in LA 4K
with the slipcover.
Scored the slip.
I don't want to say how much I paid for this, but it wasn't the standard $27.99. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this is already out of stock, but the transfer on this might be one of their better releases as far as transfer. It looked incredible. Interesting movie. I need to watch it again. I was kind of confused there at the end when I won't say, but yeah, no, this is I can't speak highly enough about that transfer. One of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I picked up Nightmare Before Christmas on 4K.
Classic.
Yeah, it's cool slip, I guess. It's embossed, but yeah, I haven't checked it out. I've heard good things as far as the transfer, but I expect it to look good. I mean, the Blu-ray looks good, so pick that
I
up.
like the slipcover on that, but I know people think it's maybe kind of basic, but I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. Get this out of here. Another 4K slipcover from Kino that's already out of stock. Picked up Ronin. Haven't seen it. Keep hearing good things about it. Robert De Niro. Was this 98? Any of you guys seen this?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes, I have.
Really good movie. Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to get
That's
that.
out of stock. The slip.
The slipcover is.
Damn it! God damn.
I mean, you can on Amazon. Like I picked this up on Amazon, and got the slipcover. But if you go to Kino, it says on there. I mean, it doesn't show the slipcover, and it says like they can't guarantee it, which means that they're out. But that doesn't mean that some of these other distributors don't have them. So there's still a chance.
Does that have reverse art?
I don't know. I haven't opened it, so I mean, I could open it.
Live unboxing.
Here we go.
Yeah, man.
We'll find out.
I don't think this one does, to be honest, but we'll see.
That one wasn't very discounted on the last Kino sale, so I didn't know.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's as soon as I saw that the slip was like no longer guaranteed, I was like, I'm picking it up. I can't wait for the sale because I have to have the slip. We will see.
First of all, artwork. Come on.
Negative.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Come on,
just
guys. It's such a simple thing too. It's such an easy, simple thing, you know.
I don't even want it anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
Throw it in the trash. Right here. Throw it in the trash right now.
Just throw it away.
Send the slipcover to me and then throw it in the trash.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's so funny that like some releases they do reverse and some don't. No,
we'll get around to it. Eventually, it'll be all of them.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
I showed this off, but I'll just show it again. Hackers.
Oh, cool.
This is, dude. Yeah, I didn't really care for the artwork at first, but I'm actually really digging it just because it's so different than any other steelbook, really.
It pops, man. Yeah.
Dude, again, the transfer on this is freaking great. Like, you know, the movie itself might not hold up in today's age because of where computers are, but man, it looks super good. And they play a video game I used to play as a kid in this. I don't know if you guys ever played Wipeout. It's an old freaking PlayStation game from the early 90s. They play it in like one of the opening scenes. He beats Angelina Jolie at. I was like, oh shit, I played that game.
Awesome.
Forgot it existed. I also got the Weird Science 4K.
Oh yeah.
Super nice. Yeah, I've already showed those. So I got Terminator, as you saw. I picked all these used Blu-rays up for the action stream, but a lot of these didn't make it. The Wild Bunch, old Western, supposedly one of the bloodier ones. Excited to check this out. Don't know too much about it. I do like Western films for the most part. This is directed by who's this? Peckinpah, Sam Peckinpah.
Sam Peckinpah. He's usually known for violent, bloody shootouts.
Perfect. Right up my alley. This double feature just had my name written all over it, and I guess Alan's too, but got Dirty Harry, Magnum Force. Just watched Dirty Harry for the first time the other week. Great movie. Good
Somewhere,
stuff.
Alan, the hairs on the back of his neck just like stood up. You know, he's like, he knows. He knows.
Man, I've seen this movie a ton of times. Just watched it again the other day. Great soundtrack. I forget how Volume 2 is, but man, Kill Bill Volume 1, great movie. Loved it.
Yeah.
Super bloody. Yeah, this was
Hopefully
fun.
we'll get the 4Ks for those soon.
Yeah, but I just bought it, so I hope so.
Well, there's new releases of Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, and Jackie Brown. They're all coming on Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. It's so weird too, because they were doing so good with all Quentin Tarantino movies, like putting them 4K steelbook, slipcover, everything, and then they announced a bunch of Blu-rays. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah. Surprising, I didn't have this in my collection, but the studio finally decided to send me a copy. My movie here at that time to Richmond High. So anyone wants their copy signed, just send it off and over to me. I'll sign it for you. So,
I think Criterion has a 4K of that out.
do they?
Is it a 4K?
I thought they did Dazed and Confused, but I always kind of mix those up.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused. They haven't.
I'm sure they will do one though.
Yeah.
And I also picked up Commando. That was for the stream, man. Love this freaking movie.
Great movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is all from Declutter, another famous Declutter. Just throw a bunch of Blu-rays in a bag.
Put it in a trash bag, slap an address on it, send it to you.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, none of these were damaged. None of the cases were broken. This is a first for me.
Just give it a nice prayer, and hopefully it'll make it there fine.
Yeah, so this was just random. I don't know what I'm getting into. This is just like a World War II in high def 4-disc set, and it's like a big freaking like DVD case, but it's Blu-ray. So anyway, still sealed. Yeah, just showing different battles from World War II in Blu-ray. So we'll see.
Cool.
I'm a big war history nut, so
I was gonna say you're
my
like a history buff, aren't you? I can tell. Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a history buff, but I love me some war movies, and then anything real history, yeah, absolutely. You know, so.
Cool.
I watched part of this movie. This is pretty interesting. Some sci-fi movie, Logan's Run. I don't know if you guys seen
heard
this.
of it.
It's got freaking the main guy in this is Basil from Austin Powers. That's really all I know. But yeah, this is a very odd starting movie. At least it starts pretty odd. I'm not sure if it goes further, but yeah, that was $3. Check that one out.
TV series too, based off of that movie.
Really?
Yeah, very short run, I believe.
I need to watch it, but this one is from Magnet. Savage Mayhem. This film isn't for the squeamish. Outraged. I watched this and I wasn't very squeamish in this. I thought this was lacking in the violence the way they make it seem, but it's about Yakuza. It's all in Japanese, it's all English, subtitles. But
lacking in the squeamishness.
Yeah, I mean, with that title on there and it's saying that, I was expecting this to be just absolutely insane, bloody violence like some of these Japanese movies are, and I thought it was lacking. I mean, there's some parts that are okay, but I mean, I think a typical John Wick movie or even Sisu would put this to shame. But yeah, it's all right.
What year did that come out?
This one, 2010.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe if it was an older movie for the time, it was brutal, but 2010. I mean, you could get away with a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, rated R for strong, brutal, bloody violence throughout.
Yeah,
it's pretty weak. Pretty weak. I love how the way these go. So we're gonna go from Outrage to like 2 Christmas movies that I grew up on, both used. The original Miracle on 34th Street, which is one of the best Christmas movies ever made. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The classic cartoon, the animated version, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And from there, picked up Constantine with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Such an underrated movie. Such an underrated movie.
Yeah. I just watched this, and holy crap, what am I been missing out on?
I know.
I heard there's a second one coming now.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this was so awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
So Keanu Reeves kills it as Constantine, man. It's so dark. It's a nice rated R, like superhero movie, but it's a superhero movie in the same way Blade is a superhero. You know what I mean? It's really a horror action movie. That's what it is, and it's
I believe Keanu says that's the favorite character he's ever played.
I think I heard that same interview too. I know what you're talking about.
He was allowed to smoke too. So
yes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
His
favorite part.
I love it. He's just smoking pretty much the whole movie. He's got lung cancer. He's gonna die.
He's great. He chain smokes in real life. So he.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of the character that he loved. He's just allowed to smoke the whole time.
Yeah, it was weird seeing Shia LaBeouf in this. I didn't realize he was in this, but
Yeah.
it's a small role. But yeah,
He's not in there for long.
yeah, he's his apprentice.
No, it's small. Yeah.
I know Basement Blues just showed off the steelbook for this today, but it's one of my favorite newer Clint Eastwood films, Gran Torino.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll get a 4K now that I got it, but yeah, one I wanted to have to the collection. Fun little movie. And yeah, David Fincher, Seven. I had never seen this movie until I just picked this up and watched it. I'm glad I did. Yeah.
I've only seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah, welcome to manhood.
Yeah, this was awesome. Can't say enough good things. It's right up there with Fight Club. I'm still trying to debate which one I like better, but man, Seven is
I mean, you're from California. It rains all the time there, right? Just like
totally.
in the movie. Yeah, constantly. Every day it rains. Just pouring down every day in California.
Well, I mean,
listen, if it's a Fincher film, it has to look gloomy, rainy, dreary. It has to look like that. Doesn't matter where it takes.
I mean, that was like his second movie, something like that. His second movie, he gets a huge budget. 1995, I think it was. His second movie, just like coming off a flop of
Alien 3.
Alien 3,
which is the assembly cut of Alien 3 is really good.
I
really
like Alien 3. I didn't have a problem with it. I know people hate it, but it didn't get the way that he wanted it to be. And there's an assembly cut, like you said. But for a second movie to get that kind of money and to do that big of a movie, it's crazy.
And all the assembly cut does is it just inserts a bunch of scenes that he wanted to have in the movie that they didn't want in there, and it just adds all of that. So it's great. It's very dark, it's a Fincher movie, but it's so depressingly, dreary and just bleak, right? Exactly, like just the entire film. But it reminds me of the first Alien quite a bit. It's a slow burn. There's not like a ton of action, but when the kills do happen, they're great and they're bloody and gory. And the only one negative about Alien 3 is the CGI alien, but you don't get a ton of the CGI alien. There's like a few scenes, but there's a great suit though. The suit that they use is excellent. It's like red, like a blood red. Really cool stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I freaking enjoyed that. What you got?
I got my Shop Factory order in too.
Oh,
sweet.
Do you? Hell yeah.
Probably want to catch up with the chat a little bit before we get too far behind.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. We'll do that real quick. Daniel saying love McLovin Superbad. Man, I haven't seen Superbad in a long, long time, but yeah, I remember enjoying that when it came out. Corey saying Ronan is great. Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to check that one out. Brian Goes Blue. What's up, dude? What the hell is going on, guys? Brian, I want to know what you guys have sold recently. We always see pickups, but we don't see the ship outs enough.
I just shipped out, I think, a copy of the Redeemer and the Imprint Neo Noir Volume 2 set.
Is that the one that had Narc in it? And
yeah,
was it Way of the Gun?
Way of the Gun, Narc, and
yeah. You and Alan did the stream on your channel with that one. That was really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let it go.
I like Gavin Rosdell from Bush and Constantine.
I like the Swedish guy that plays the devil in it.
Oh yeah.
That actor is great.
Yeah.
I can't ever think of that guy's name, but he's in a lot of movies.
Oh, isn't it? It's something Stormmare, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. He's got kind of a cool name.
What? Peter Stormare.
There you go. She knows. There you go.
Yeah.
Mary knows.
Yeah. And I think I read somewhere that was his choice to the outfit and everything that he did. He's like, I want to be barefoot. I want there to be black tar, and I want to be wearing all white. And it worked really well.
Oh yeah.
No. Hell yeah. Constantine is solid all around. Yeah. I want to watch that.
Badass.
It needs a 4K. I'll say that. I'll take it on 4K too. Trailer for Fincher's new movie, The Killer, dropped today.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, because it comes out like was it November 10th or something like that? So that makes sense, you know.
It's straight to
A
Netflix.
late trailer. Oh, is
It's
it?
straight to Netflix?
Straight to Netflix, I believe.
Oh,
Damn.
no, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind
You
of
sound so bummed.
Well, he's got
Well,
that
yeah,
deal with.
'cause I want to
He's
see
got a
the
deal with
theater.
Netflix, you know, for the show and everything. I'm pretty sure
That's
this is
true.
straight to Netflix.
I forgot about that. I mean, it'll be cool to watch it. at
It'll
home,
be good regardless.
Yeah, yeah. I was just looking forward to seeing that in the theater because it's a Fincher movie, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Daniel, need to rewatch Midnight Run. I don't think I've seen that one.
Charles Grodin, De Niro.
Great. Yeah.
And that just got a 4K.
I don't know if
Yes,
it's
it
4K
did.
or not.
Yes, it did.
It did from Shout Factory or something.
Yeah,
Or Scream.
Yeah, I
I
think
would
so.
think
was,
Shout.
it was discounted during the sale though.
Damn. I liked Running Scared with Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines.
I like Running
Analyze
Scared
it.
with Paul Walker.
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, right. Analyze This cracks me up. That's an old Robert De Niro film.
It is funny. It's really funny.
As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson is
Yeah.
spectacular. That's part of one of the Columbia classics. Yeah, I hadn't seen that. That's a good movie.
Yeah. He's avoiding
Brian.
all the cracks. He's got to avoid all the cracks and stuff. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
yeah.
CD and shit.
Oh, Jack Nicholson is so good in that.
Yeah.
Plays the perfect asshole. Spicoli, I recall you talking about bleeding through with the Boondock Saints quotes. The Day to Remember's first album also had a lot of excerpts from that film. Really? I didn't know that. I wonder, I'm guessing it came out around the same time, early 2000s then. Yeah, that's how I found that movie, which is so weird to say. I don't think I've ever found a movie from a soundtrack or, you know, an album that has nothing to do with the movie technically, but they just put so many quotable Boondock Saint quotes in there. Yeah, that's sick. I'll have to check that out. If you know what that album is called, let me know. But I'll definitely check it out. I know who A Day to Remember is, so damn. Yeah, early 2000s heavy metal, good stuff. Bleeding Through, man. Limited theater run on it, out on Netflix in November. There you go. So
Okay.
maybe you
Cool.
can see that in the theaters. That would be sick.
Yeah, I definitely will.
I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Hagen, but he just did a video yesterday. He does a lot of the Fathom events where they, you know, show older movies, you know, on the big screen. It'd be really cool to see like a movie like Seven or something like that in the theater. But he was saying like, you know, they're doing The Exorcist and a bunch of other ones. So yeah, that'd be sick. I haven't ever done a Fathom event, so.
Yeah, my theater does them every once in a while. Like I saw Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, you did.
It was great. It was a lot better than I thought it would be because I was a little worried that the sound wouldn't be right and it'd be kind of whatever. But it sounded excellent because it's got like a great score in Friday the 13th. Plus, you have all the nature and everything going on, so the surround sound picks all that up. It was a great theater experience. Really enjoyed it.
Was it crowded?
It was a tiny theater, so I guess it was kind of
Okay.
crowded, but it was very small. You know, it was like 5 rows or something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, they put it in
Yeah,
like the
that's-
smallest theater. But
Yeah, that's the only problem with those. Is like they literally have like one screening or two screenings.
Right.
So you get.
yeah, so you gotta, and it's always random too. It'll be like a Wednesday and a Sunday or something. It's just very random.
Daniel, Rat Race is hilarious, just like Sister Act 1. I never saw Sister Act. The Rat Race, I remember having a good time with.
Yep.
It's got John Cleese in it and a bunch of other people.
John Lovitz.
Yep,
Seth
John Lovitz is in it. Oh yeah, it's got a bunch. Yeah, that's a great movie, or definitely a funny one. Allie, a David Fincher movie going straight to Netflix is such a crime. His work deserves to be seen in the theater. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with
I
that.
agree. Yeah, hopefully at least a limited time theater run. So I'm definitely gonna catch
The
that.
scope of his movies is always so large. It should definitely be a theater because it's
Yeah.
never anything small. It's always grand. Everything with him is big, huge.
Mm. And the run times are usually pretty long.
Runtime super long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel, Nuns on the Run. What about Bob and Tootsie are very funny. What about Bob is great. I
Yeah.
haven't seen the others.
That's another one that only has a DVD.
Yep. What about Bob? Should have a
Dude,
4K.
right? It will at some point.
Yeah,
I'm
Richard
sure.
Dreyfuss, man, come on.
What up, Holland?
Yeah,
Man, the stream is
Yeah.
now. The stream is official.
Now it's
2
a real
hours
stream.
in.
Yep.
Now it's a real stream. We got Holland here. Thanks, man, for stopping by. Definitely appreciate it. Brian, A Day to Remember, and Their Name Was Treason. Okay, so that's the name of the album. Definitely check that out. That's sick. I guess we lost Caveman.
He said he'll be right back. He left the chat.
I missed him.
Yep.
Allie, Fathom events are awesome. I've attended several. Willy Wonka, Dirty Dancing, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Thank you. We appreciate it. And Grease, to name a few. Nice. Awesome. Oh, yeah, they sound like fun times, like, especially if you missed out or were, not alive. Like, seeing Jaws or something like that, I mean, it'd be awesome. Even Jurassic Park, just any of those big type movies. 808 Physical Media, what's going on, dude? Are you guys going to pick up the new Disney 4K Steelbooks? Prey 4K Steelbook. I
already have Prey pre-ordered.
Yeah, I have it pre-ordered.
And it's sold out already. It's sold out on Best Buy. That's why I got it, because I knew that Prey Steelbook would be gone in like a second. It's sold out within like a few days of them announcing it.
So my question is, because Prey is Disney, technically, they will never do a whole collector's set with all of the films, will they?
I mean, they own all of them, so they could if they wanted to.
Oh, I guess they do.
Because they own 20th Century Fox, so
yeah, that's right.
They can. Same thing with Alien, the Alien franchise. They can do whatever they want with them. So, but will they? Doubt it. But maybe, like Brad was saying before, the guy who is in charge of that now, apparently, he's bigger into physical media and releasing it and stuff. So maybe we'll get lucky. We'll finally get Aliens on 4K. Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Is that the reason though? Is it the CEO or is it the writer's strike? They're like, you know what? We could just make easy money.
This is going on. This is going on way before the writer's strike. The CEO stepped down. Bob Iger stepped down, wanted to retire, and they brought a guy in who took the company and ran it off a cliff. And they got rid of him, and they begged Bob Iger to come back. And now all the physical media was on hold before when Bob Iger left, because this new guy was like, DVDs are dead, and it was that kind of thing. And now Bob Iger's like, well, it's a revenue stream. We want it, let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. People act like they're going to drop the streaming service just because you release it on physical media. The same people that have the streaming service are going to keep the streaming service.
It's two different markets.
Yeah,
it's two different markets. Why not get both of them? Get the physical media freaks and get the streaming freaks.
Absolutely.
So one thing that's interesting is that Max dropped Westworld. Dropped that series off of Max.
Wow.
And they just released season 4, the final season of that.
Really? That's nice though.
As far as the other Steelbooks, probably not. Maybe The Mandalorian season 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm not really interested in Loki or WandaVision.
Me
some
either.
people are. But I like that they're putting them out there and they have some decent artwork on it. But I don't understand why the TV shows are only getting Steelbooks. I know not everyone's a big Steelbook person, so I wonder if after a while they'll come out with a standard release of those just on 4K without the Steelbook.
Maybe test the water. Yeah, maybe they'll see out if they sell really well. Maybe they'll go ahead and throw this. Usually it's the reverse. Usually it's the slip
exactly.
But
yeah.
But from what I understand, though, that people have to be careful when they order, because from what I understand, that you can order a Blu-ray Steelbook and you can order a 4K Steelbook.
Yeah. And it's like $5 difference.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's usually not that big of a difference. So it's like, well, why not just get the 4K one? Yeah.
I'm sure the 4K, like the 4K probably doesn't come with the Blu-ray disc. I'm sure of that. Like, it's probably just 4K. Yeah. So that makes kind of sense. But yeah, $5 difference between the Blu-ray and the 4K. If you got a 4K player, there's no reason not to. John Doe Juggalo, Midnight Run is great. Okay. Yeah, definitely check that one out. Heard some good things.
Yeah, you'll have a good time with that movie for sure.
Ryan Goes Blue. So would you say that collectors were stocking their prey with those steelbooks? I'll wait until it's under $20. Don't charge me boutique prices for studio steelbooks. Yeah, $40.99, I believe, is what that Prey steelbook was going for when it was available.
Yep,
it's not
$40.99. Yep, sure was. And
I'm not happy about that, but I did pre-order.
Either it's Disney, man. Disney's gonna like bone you every time with those prices. All their steel books are like around $40 now. It's ridiculous. I mean, it really is. I'm very selective now when it comes to I haven't been picking up like all the Marvel steel books like I used to. I dropped that. I stopped doing that. So
But you got Guardians.
Their argument is
I did
all
get Guardians
movies-
3 because I really like that movie. I really like Guardians 3, but I didn't
Yeah,
get the last couple. Like Ant-Man,
Yeah.
Quantumania, I didn't get that. I didn't get the Wakanda one,
I think I've seen it even in a press release where they talked about that. Or they say our movies cost a lot more to make. If you look at the budget
True.
versus regular, like a Blumhouse movie costs $10 million to make. They could sell that fucking 4K to you for $20.
Yeah.
Our movies cost $200 million to make. We paid $4 billion for Star Wars. It's time to get some of the money back. That's the way they look at it.
Yeah, and I'll pay it as long. I just have to really like the movie. It has to be worth it. Or if I think it could potentially like double, triple in price. If I like the movie enough, I'll go ahead and get it. Just because even if I don't want to keep it, I can flip it later or whatever. So it's the end of the world.
But yeah, it's Disney. They're soulless.
Exactly.
It's a giant corporation that's all after one thing. It's your money.
Yeah. Yep. And then what they're gonna do? They'll throw all that shit right back in the vaults, and you'll probably
4 years later there'll be a brand new release of it. And you'll have to buy that one. And it's the way it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Corey, going to They Live at my theater next week. They're also going to be doing Friday the 13th and Original Halloween. Nice. Yeah, I know. Hagen was saying They Live as well. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, that'd be a cool one to go see as well in the theater.
They Live Friday the 13th and the Original Halloween. Damn, man. Yeah, I'd try to catch all of those if you can.
Yeah, that's sick. They Live.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brian Wilkie's, we are trying to do the They Live on Wednesday. Excited. Yeah, that one I would think would be pretty popular. People could make the time. We got Poppin' the Popcorn. Hi, friends. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for showing up. We got Corey, Brian, same here. Yeah. That's Holland recently finished Mando season 3. Oof. Yeah. I be honest, I couldn't even finish season 3. I love season 1 and 2, but I got a few episodes into season 3 and I was like, I can't watch this. I don't know what they did with it, but they started off so strong.
Seasons 1 and 2 are they're really solid though. They actually it's good writing for the first two seasons.
Yeah.
They don't try
absolutely
to be like crazy woke political.
I'm hoping that season 4 they're going to go back to that format because they're supposed to be, from what I understand, Grogu is supposed to be trained as a bounty hunter, or be trained to be a Mandalorian.
Mm.
Yeah, season 3 could have been so much better. 808, what's your thoughts on the Flash movie? I know we talked about it a little bit earlier. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I don't know if you guys seen Blue Beetle, but I like Blue Beetle better than the Flash, and I wasn't expecting anything out of Blue Beetle. I know everyone talks and hates on the CGI for the Flash. It's just crazy to think that wasn't like the Flash in production for years, and they couldn't get the CGI right. Like
went through multiple directors.
Multiple directors. I mean, all of the trailers, it's all featuring Michael Keaton. Like, obviously, that's the draw to go see it. Yeah, it's kind of wacky and trying to be funny in other parts. I don't know. 2 Ezra Millers was too much for me.
I do enjoy the Nicolas Cage payoff part of it.
Oh yeah, that quick little cameo.
Because that was the movie that Kevin Smith wrote that never saw the light of day.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. I didn't pick up the Steelbook or anything for it. Maybe if it's a Black Friday deal, but yeah, wasn't my favorite movie of the year for sure.
Yeah, it was a movie that Kevin Smith was supposed to direct it, and
oh really?
They also wrote it too, though. I thought he had a hand in writing it because
you're right.
I watched the thing on YouTube, like a documentary type thing.
Yep.
Where he discussed it, and he said that the producer guy, who was like not really a producer, he I forget how he had a relationship with an actress or something, got him into the business. But he basically told him, okay, well, he has to battle a spider.
Yeah.
And so that was the the notes that he had from that producer or whatever. He wrote in a spider, and they showed the spider in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The guy told him, the producer told him, because I remember watching the Kevin Smith, like one of his like stand up kind of. It's basically like a stand up thing. It's just him getting up there. It's an evening with Kevin Smith, and he just talks about
Right.
People ask him questions, and yeah, that producer guy wanted him to like write in a giant spider, and then and then he didn't want him to have like I think he said lose the cape, right? I think that was another thing, like get rid of the cape. We don't need a cape.
Right.
And then he said something, I think he asked them to get rid of the flying as well. Like the flying, the cape, and all like basically everything that makes Superman. He's like, get rid of that shit.
Get rid of it.
But yeah, he also came up with the funky suit, the funky S and the purple.
Oh, right.
The coloring of the suit and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a funny story if you ever get a chance to listen to Kevin Smith tell it. It's really good.
Yeah, I got to. John Doe Juggalo, but Disney thinks they're boutique. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They sure do. They think that.
Brian, at least one of those babies would have been dead at the Flash opening scene. I mean, come on. That was one of my favorite parts when he puts the baby in the freaking microwave. Like, that was probably one of the funniest parts for me. Yeah, no, for sure. One of them. But yeah, dude, those babies, like, so fake looking. It's just like,
they were.
On.
Yeah. You guys remember those gross jokes when we were younger? What's red and bubbly? A baby in a microwave.
Oh,
yeah,
those jokes. My friend used to know all those jokes. He'd tell us those all the time.
808, what's your favorite movie this year? You guys got any?
Infinity Pool.
I knew you were gonna say.
Yeah, but that's not saying anything. There hasn't been much out this year. Maxine's coming later. I'm hoping Maxine will be my favorite for the year.
Yeah, I keep touting Sisu, but
I still got to watch
Sisu. Have any of you guys seen Gran Turismo? That movie was actually freaking good. Like, I didn't expect anything out of that. That movie shocked me. I don't put it higher than Sisu, but it was really good. And
there's another car racing movie that's coming out later on this year.
Is there?
Ferrari?
Oh yeah, Ferrari with Adam Driver.
Yeah. As far as Infinity Pool goes, Reed, Tony gave it half a star on Letterboxd. Yeah. So that should tell you everything you need to know about Infinity Pool.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I've seen parts of it.
But which parts? Whose parts?
The beginning. The beginning.
Yeah. I thought John Wick Chapter 4 was pretty fun. Even though the bulletproof suits, it's
going a little far with that.
It's too much.
It's ridiculous. But yeah. I love Donnie Yen in that movie.
But what about awesome. The guy going up the stairs and?
Oh yeah, that went on a bit long too. That went on for a while. It was still fun. It was really just the bulletproof suits it was killing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the rest of it I thought was pretty good, and it goes by fast for a movie that's like, was it like almost 3 hours? It goes by pretty quickly. Just because it's just nonstop action the entire time. So.
But they greenlit John Wick 5, which I don't understand.
Right. Well,
I understand.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's a money thing, but how they're gonna.
That's all it is.
Unless they figure out a way to bring Keanu back to life. If they try to.
They will.
Yeah, they'll clone him or something.
He's Neo. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's just a computer program. Do you guys double and triple dip on your favorite physical media movies? I definitely have.
I try not to do it too often, but I definitely.
Yeah.
On the rarest of occasion, yeah.
I got the Indiana Jones steelbooks, and I have the 4K box set. I mean, those are just classics to me, though. But yeah, I don't try to do.
I got two different releases of Ebola syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of your top, right?
Because you're sick, Brad. Because you're sick.
Doesn't everybody have that? Just in case one breaks.
I won't get like. What's that?
I was just gonna say I have 3 different copies of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 2 steel books, and just the regular 4K slip. You know, I mean, there's certain movies that
You're talking about the remake, right? Not the original.
No, the original. The original. I love the remake, but
I love the remake too. Yeah.
If they make a cool addition for the remake,
4K, Lionsgate 4K, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Has anyone going back to the movies? Has anyone seen the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem?
No. I heard. Was it okay,
dude? Yeah, I watched it last night. I wasn't not expecting much, but it was actually pretty funny. They got a lot of pop culture references in it, but also Ice Cube is like the bad guy, and I don't think a lot of kids get it, but like a lot of his one-liners are straight out of some of his rap music back in the day, and it's pretty funny. I had a great time, and the artwork on it is pretty cool. But yeah, surprising film.
Ice Cube cracks me up, man. He's got really good comedic timing. Ice Cube, he's funny. He's really funny.
Yeah, I didn't realize all the voices that were in there. Obviously, Jackie Chan's Splinter, that was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of big names in there that I didn't recognize till the credits roll. I'm like, oh, okay.
Speaking of rap, have you guys heard about 50 Cent? 50 Cent recently threw a microphone at an entertainment writer. She was sitting in the front box area, and his microphones weren't working. And he threw it, and it gouged her right here in the forehead. He had to go to the hospital and get stitches.
Yeah. Yep. It's okay. Don't worry, because she's gonna sue him for a lot of money, and then he's gonna feel like big dumbass.
Yeah.
Well, the lady that did it just recently, they rent. Most of them rent those microphones. They don't buy them. They rent them from somebody. So the people who owned that microphone that she threw and they hit somebody, they auctioned it off. And it's like $100 microphone, and they auctioned it off. It sold for $100,000.
Oh my god!
they donated all that money to the poor widows hitting them head by the microphone fund.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus, dude, it's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Allie, I think my favorite movie of the year so far is A Good Person. I've heard a lot of good things about that. That's that Florence Pugh, Morgan Freeman movie, I believe. I have not seen it, but I've heard good things.
I haven't seen it either.
I'll have to check that one out. Holland, I can't believe Uncle Tony didn't like Infinity Pool.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Shocker.
Hey, Holland.
Oh, that's funny. Are you guys looking forward to Aquaman 2? I'll be honest, I've never seen Aquaman, so no. Is that even still coming out? I feel like
it's coming out. James Wan's doing it.
But they redid everything without Amber Heard after the trial.
It's not going to. I think it's not going to go forward after that, though, because guns. I don't think it's going to be part of Guns universe.
I'm sure it is. They probably got too much money invested in it, like The Flash.
Yeah, I thought I heard that they were going to actually leave some of Amber Heard's scenes in.
Are they?
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that they were actually going to leave some of her stuff in. Maybe it was just too hard to cut it. Maybe the story didn't make sense or something. But I thought that's what I heard. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
They reshot it like they did with Kevin Spacey in that for all the money in the world.
Yeah, and if you can reshoot that, you can definitely, cut Amber Heard out, because Kevin Spacey, that movie was, it was pretty significant, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys buy used steelbooks? Yeah, sometimes if I can. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rarely. Generally, I don't buy many steelbooks, so usually they're new.
I mean, shit. Pretty much whenever you buy, even when you buy a new steelbook, half
It's
the time
used.
it comes in damaged anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well go ahead and buy it used because you might even have a better chance of it being in good condition because at least the person selling it to you might, care enough to package it and ship it to you well. And because I've gotten so many steelbooks from Best Buy and Target, Walmart, all these places, and they spine slashes, dents, dings, all that stuff, so no matter where you buy it from, it almost feels like you're getting it used.
But yeah, I buy used anytime there's a steelbook I want that's out of print. I mean, there's really no other way to buy it. So
yeah.
Pops, what's going on?
What's up, Alan?
What's up,
Hey, Alan.
Block this fucking guy.
Good to see you here, man. Pops, saying hi to Pops. Allie, Ice Cube was great in Are We There Yet? It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, that kids movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like
comedy.
2 or 3 of those.
I think so. Isn't? Yeah. I think so.
It's been a while. Do you guys prefer always 4K Blu-ray combo pack?
I like a good combo pack. I mean, it's nice to,
Yeah, it's nice to have the Blu-ray. At first, I didn't care, but I don't have 4K players everywhere. I mean, I got a TV in my garage, but I have a Blu-ray player out there. So if there's a Blu-ray in there, I'd love to, throw that in so I can watch something out there while I'm working.
Yeah, that's how I got in. That's how I started, transitioning from DVD to Blu-ray. I would do the combo packs. And then I would transition from Blu-ray to 4K by doing the Blu-ray 4K combo pack. You know what I mean? Until I got a 4K player and all that stuff. So it made it a lot easier with the combo packs. To
Absolutely.
And I think I've heard other people say the same thing. So yeah, I always appreciate those.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when they're charging like $30 for a release. I mean, the least they could do is throw in the Blu-ray that already exists, right?
Yeah.
Throw in the fucking digital, throw in the DVD, put it all in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, one thing that they could do, although I didn't care for the flippers, but when HD DVD was coming out and they were competing with
Blu-ray,
they put the DVD cut on one side and they put the HD DVD version on the other side.
Interesting.
So still one disc.
Kind of cool.
Huh. Yeah, I never got into the HD DVD, but I do remember those cases.
No.
Yeah. What is Aquaman 2 is coming out late December 23. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, have they done a trailer for it? I still feel like I haven't seen a trailer for it, but I'm sure it's coming.
No.
We'll see. Pop saying hey to Allie in Holland. 808, what's your worst damaged steelbook in your collection? Oh, that's easy. I got Coming to America. It looks fine, right? Just take a look at this.
God, yeah, that's unbelievable.
Just a beautiful,
It's a nice steelbook too. That went on sale for cheap. I should have got it. It was like $10, I think, like last year or something like that. It was.
That's when I got this from Walmart, $10.
Yeah.
Literally just chuck it. No one collects these stupid things anymore.
Yeah, I've got ones that have, like I said, spine slashes. The worst one that I ever got, but I returned it, was Angel Heart, which was literally the spine. It was about to come off the spine. It was so damaged. It was like, it was like one little snap away from the entire spine coming into, like two pieces, like separating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, I've gotten a steelbook like that. Yeah, I got a steelbook like that. As soon as you open, like, just looking at it from the outside, it looks fine. As soon as you open up, it's like it's going to break into 2 pieces.
Right. Yeah, the spine was literally just,
hanging by a thread.
Hair away. Yeah, like a thread, just hanging by a thread. Yeah. So I returned that to Best Buy. And you got to return
That's
that. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to return those for sure. Yeah, I've gotten that before. Pops, finally got my Severin ship notification.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Is that like weeks, months in the making? I'm not sure.
Motherfucker.
I was gonna
Have
say,
you
like,
Of course he got his. He could give a shit less. I've been hitting refresh like for months on this.
Really?
when was the last Severance sale?
It
Yeah, I
the
was like, what is
the
that?
summer sale fucking 2 months ago. We still
Wow.
it's still
Why-
on shit.
That's ridiculous, dude. That is insane.
They literally
Motherfucker.
have like one employee.
No, they just suck. And a lot of the shit's been delayed. In defense of Severin, which you won't hear me say much, a lot of second sight, everything got pushed back. It kept getting pushed back. The printers, this is all the same places in Mexico. They're probably backed up with shit, and that's what's happening.
Okay.
So yeah, it sucks. But we've been waiting. It's expensive shit. All this stuff from Severin last time was like $55 titles that were supposed to ship, in early August. Now it's late August, so early September we're finally getting them. But it was all because of that fucking doll they were held up, and now the doll's been delayed, so now they're just sending the titles out.
It's so dumb.
What is-
Just send the dolls separate. Who cares? Send the titles out, and then just send the dolls separate. God dang.
I don't understand, why is their price point so high? I mean, you made the reference earlier about Disney being so expensive because of the movie budgets. Usually most of the movies on Severin, I can't say the same about.
They're saying the same thing. Like, for instance, this movie Nightmare. This is the first time it didn't even have a Blu-ray. It's been banned forever. It was just a hard restoration. That's what they're saying. The Maniac 2, which is not Maniac 2, it's a movie that with a faux slipcover. Same thing, hard, very expensive restoration. Four Flies on Gray Velvet, same thing, very, very expensive restoration. That's what they're saying. But they know that we're going to pay it, so they're charging it.
Gotcha. And so all these titles that you guys are waiting on are new titles. They're not stuff they've had in stock.
Brand new shit.
Gotcha. Caveman, Alan, did you watch that Sam Jackson movie last weekend? 51st State. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Is that what you were talking about, Caveman?
Yep.
No, never heard of that. But God, Samuel L. Jackson's probably been in 1,000 movies.
It was I think it was Allie that mentioned it. The stream.
Oh, really? Nice.
Allie loves that movie. She anything with Robert Carlyle in it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's her jam.
Nice.
Yep. It's also known as Formula 51 is like I think a more commonly known name. Yeah.
Okay. Brian saying Severin takes until Black Friday to ship their halfway to Black Fridays.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. It sounds like they're like they make to order it pretty much. So you have to order it first, and then they make the Blu-rays.
Well, so when these last titles, they said it would be August before they shipped, and we were ordering these in June, I think, or something late June, early July, late June probably.
God,
And so that was one thing, but the doll and all that stuff, it got delayed because they said it was, they went a little crazy with it or whatever. I don't know. Severin, if they're talking, they're lying. That's Severin. It's just how they are.
It's a creepy looking doll, though. It's a really creepy looking doll. Yeah.
Yeah, it's limited to 300. The doll.
And let me guess, you're gonna sell the doll?
Oh, absolutely. No, I'm gonna sleep with it.
Okay. Just making
it's
sure.
It's gonna be at the foot of Brad's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep with it. I've been waiting. I can't get a good night's sleep without it.
Yeah.
You got to take a look at this thing, though, Reed.
It's hideous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something you want staring at you right when you wake up. You just have that thing looking at you.
Yeah, it's I got a picture of it here.
Man, it makes it sound like Vinegar Syndrome is super quick compared to Severin.
Look at that thing.
Oh wow, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it's Joe
that
Spinell.
Doll is in the movie?
Yeah, it's Joe Spinell as a doll. Yeah.
And what is written on his hands?
Life and death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost like good and evil, like Robert Mitchum, huh?
Yeah, if you missed out on that doll, just let me know. I hook you up,
Oh, I bet.
Whatever market price is, minus 10%.
For sure.
Limited to 300, so it'll probably be a $300 doll.
How big is it? It looks tiny.
I don't know. They say it's a plushie, so I have no idea. It could be this big for all I know.
Hopefully, it's bigger than this.
Yeah, probably that size.
It looks like a chicken nugget.
Like, are they making that by hand? You got to think that that's just going to some factory in some country.
It's some kind of factory that they said was having a delay, and that's what held up the shipments. And I don't know.
Those damn little kids and their little fingers just can't,
They keep breaking
get it
the
together.
machine.
God, those sweatshops, man. Unbelievable. Come on. Get it together.
You'd think in 2023 they'd have it together by now.
Right.
John Doe Juggalo, I just want the Hitcher. Yeah, I think that's the title everyone wants.
Yeah. Their second site's still working on it. They said next year at some point.
Yep.
2024.
Brian goes blue. No notification yet for me. That's crazy. Joel Campo. Worst damaged steelbook is Goodfellas 4K Best Buy edition from eBay at $100. Looked like it was in a car accident. Heartbreaking. God. I hope you got your money back for that $100, man.
Because that one sold out, I think, pretty fast.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure it
they
did.
probably couldn't exchange it. That's what sucks. Is then you're just all you can do is get your money back, hopefully. But they can be dicks about it.
They're a pain in the ass. That's why every time. The worst damaged steelbook ever in the history of steelbooks was the Kindred Blu-ray steelbook from Synapse that Brian got in the mail.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
It looked like somebody. It looked like he fucked somebody's mom at the post office, and then they literally took his steelbook and took it out on the steelbook. I mean, it was horrible. It's unbelievable how damaged it was. I mean, it was horrible. It was really bad. It's like it doesn't even make sense how bad it was damaged.
That's terrible.
But he ended up getting second sight, took care of him, and sent him another one.
Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese, man, both amazing.
Probably Tarantino for me, even though Scorsese's great. But I think I'd probably just go Tarantino still, because I just feel like I rewatch his stuff more, But
Tarantino's definitely more modern.
Yeah.
Both great though, man.
I mean, if I put my three favorite Scorsese movies with my three favorite Tarantino movies, it's Scorsese.
Yeah, like
Goodfellas, Raging Bull,
Casino,
The Departed. Probably.
So
I don't know. I would try to say Scorsese, but Tarantino, I think, probably got the better overall scores across the board. Like Scorsese,
Taxi Driver.
There's some weird stuff. There's some weird stuff in Scorsese's book. If you look back at his career, there's some odd choices in there too. So I like what he made a Jesus movie. He made some weird stuff. So I mean, I don't know. Who's my favorite? Probably Scorsese. Who's the better? Probably Tarantino.
With Scorsese, at least you're getting more of a catalog. He's got so many movies, whereas Tarantino only has was it 9 movies? 9,
yeah.
So,
well, he's only going to have 10 total.
Yeah.
Right, that's what he said. Yeah, so we'll see.
That he directed, right?
Yeah. Unless you want to count stuff that he's written too, that's fair.
Like True Romance.
He wrote True Romance. Didn't he write Natural Born Killers as well? Or no? Did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he did, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so.
Pops, just wanted to stop in and say hello, hanging with the family. See you guys soon. Yeah, dude. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
All his kids are in town, so he's going to be unavailable.
Oh, nice. For sure. Ridley Scott or Steven Spielberg? Man, I'm going Steven Spielberg, but Ridley Scott's got some great titles. Gladiator, freaking Prometheus is one of my favorite.
Hannibal. Ridley Scott would be my pick.
I don't think I could give up Alien or Hannibal.
No.
Alien, Hannibal.
I don't think I could give up those movies. Yeah.
Oh man, Just Indiana Jones, freaking Jaws, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, these are all my type of movies. Alley, Formula 51 is an awesome comedic action movie. Samuel L. Jackson as a chemist that makes drugs, wears a kilt, and loves to golf. So epic. Yeah, I do remember hearing her say this in another stream. Yeah, this definitely sounds interesting. Definitely want to check that out. That is
on YouTube.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's where I watched it.
If you're looking for underrated, overlooked Samuel Jackson movies, there's a movie he did called Unthinkable, where he plays like a CIA interrogator. It's pretty good in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have Ashley or something.
What?
They have Ashley Judd in it or something.
It wasn't Ashley Judd. It was the broad from The Matrix.
Carrie Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for popping in, Alan. Enjoy your family time. Yeah, definitely. Got all the kids in town. Hell yeah. Pure Hangout. Oh, dang, you're still live. I've made and eaten my pizza already. You motherfucker. Damn. Hell yeah. Brian goes blue. I'm going to sleep with my Joe Spinell every night. Coco is about to get jealous of me.
Yeah. He said he swears he's keeping his, so good for him.
Yeah.
Brian's like, Coco, move out of the way. We gotta make something out. Get out of here.
Right.
He's got his own little pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. Holland asking Derek what kind of pizza he made. What kind of we got? Pork barbecue pizza. Nice. Okay.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, man. Pizza. Sounds so good. Brian, I still have that bent up Kindred steelbook. Nobody wants it. Don't know why. Yeah.
I don't know why.
The disc is fine.
Yeah. You wait till you see that steelbook. You'll see it one day, I'm sure. It's horrible.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 2 Jesus movies from Scorsese, both probably in my bottom 3 from him. Yeah, wasn't one of them William Dafoe, or maybe I'm completely wrong. I can't think of what it's called. Last Temptation of Christ was one of them.
Last Temptation of Christ, yeah. It's just some odd
choices. I thought one of them was done by Gibson.
That's a different movie. Yeah, that's whoa, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Jim Caviezel, Mel Gibson. They're making a sequel to that.
I like that movie. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm surprised. Oh, it is. It's
not thinking of
hard to watch.
Are you?
No, not Apocalypto. It's they're making a sequel to
Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ. That's what it was.
Yeah, whenever that sequel comes out is when the 4K will come out for Passion of the Christ. So
it's one of the most successful movies ever. Passion of the Christ. It's sold in every country.
Yeah. I saw that in theaters. That movie was a fucking trip.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, no, it was super good. Most of Mel Gibson's movies are really good.
It's unbelievable. I think he's actually even better behind the camera than he is in front of the camera, and he's great in front of the camera.
Yeah, for sure. Especially his older stuff. Formula 51 is a hidden gem that I will recommend forever. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking that out, especially if it's on YouTube. That's makes it super easy. All right, down the last couple here. Alfred Hitchcock or Billy Wilder? Hitchcock for sure. Billy Wilder's got some good ones though. I haven't seen much of his stuff, but I've seen a couple. But yeah, it's definitely Hitchcock for me.
I'd go Hitchcock for me, yeah.
Yeah, Hitchcock for me. I'm not sure what Billy Wilder's done. I know I've seen some of it, but
he did like Some Like It Hot. God, what else? I don't know. He's done a couple of keynotes back there that I got.
Do that too. Or The Apartment. Sorry.
He did The Apartment, yeah, as well. I liked it, but it wasn't like one of my favorites. Yeah, I just watched some. I have the Criterion Channel streaming service. I just watched some Billy Wilder movie called 7 Year Itch with Marilyn Monroe. It wasn't very good, but anyway. John Carpenter or Wes Craven. Yeah, this is for you guys.
Carpenter.
Carpenter for me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, even though Craven's great, but man, I gotta go. Carpenter's filmography is just insane.
He made a lot more movies than Wes Craven, even though he's got a lot of bad ones, but the good ones are way outweighs the Wes Craven catalog for me.
And that's the thing, because Carpenter doesn't. I mean, he's got like a few bad ones, but most of them are pretty damn good.
I mean, if you look at it, I think he has 23 movies, and if you really start to look at it, there's quite a few bad ones. But I don't think Wes Craven's 10 movies, something like that. Not even that many, you know. So
yeah, because
I definitely have more Carpenter than Craven in my collection. That's for sure.
I mean, just Halloween, The Thing, They Live.
I mean, you could throw out. I think you could throw out Halloween and They Live. Just The Thing alone is a masterpiece.
Yeah,
that'll stand the test of time.
In the Mouth of Madness is great, very underrated. Yeah.
Have you seen Mel Gibson in Fat Man Read? Yeah, I actually did just watch that last Christmas. He plays Santa in that. Yeah, that was actually a good movie. And that was a straight to Netflix movie, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it wasn't, but I know
Something
I saw
like
it on
that.
Netflix. Yeah, that was actually really good. I was surprised by that one.
Yeah, Walton Goggins in that. Walton Goggins is the villain.
So okay.
He's I mean, he's excellent in everything he's in. Honestly, I just really like Walton Goggins. But yeah,
have you ever seen Walton Goggins in Sons of Anarchy?
Yep. Yeah. He's
oh my God.
prisoner.
He's awesome. I don't want to spoil it for the guys who haven't seen it, but God, he's awesome in that.
Yeah, he is. He is really good. I mean, he's great in The Shield too, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've seen The Shield, it was an old FX show, you know, cop.
I never watched that.
Yeah, great show.
Heard of it, but never seen it.
He did a short show called The Principles. It was okay.
Principles is really good too. Yeah, with Danny McBride, really funny. He's in The Righteous Gemstones, which is solid.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Oh, and then he's also in Justified. That's when I first.
He's excellent in Justified too. Man, he's the villain in that. And he's great. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't even think about a movie. Been in, honestly, he's always good. Even if the movie's not great, he's always solid.
Well, you even had that one TV series. It was on ABC or whatever. It was pretty good. It only lasted like 2 seasons, I think.
I think my mom watched that one. It was more of like a family show. I think my mom and liked it though. Yeah.
Nice. Brian saying my favorite Mel Gibson directed film will always be The Man Without a Face. He's so good in that role, acting and directing too. I've never seen that.
I actually recommended that one in the we did a back to school live stream on
on Mega Mike's,
and that's one that I recommended.
Okay, notch. Check that out. That's Brian's favorite. 808 Jason Momoa, Dwayne Rock Johnson.
The Rock. I'll take The Rock.
Is there neither option?
Yeah. Mel Gibson was good in Fat Man, but Walter Goggins definitely stole the show. Yeah. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah. Oh no, he does. Yeah, he does. He steals.
I definitely be rewatching that during Christmas. That was definitely one I liked a lot.
Unfortunately, Man Without a Face isn't anywhere to stream or anything.
Oh, I'll get it. Trust me. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Miss Caveman, I used to live in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and John Carpenter's dad was a professor at the university, WKU. I met his dad once at the hotel I used to work at. John puts Bowling Green references in his movies. Nice. I didn't know that. Good stuff. One more here. Allie, Walter Goggins was amazing as Lee Russell in Vice Principals. He's equally great in comedic and dramatic roles. Nice.
Very well-rounded actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He even has a little role in Django Unchained. You know,
yeah, he's got a good role in Django Unchained and Hateful Eight. You know.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
Like that's a very underrated.
That's a
Quentin
great Tarantino movie.
Yeah, that's right up there for me, honestly.
Yeah, but people fucking hate it because it's slow, quote unquote.
All
slow.
dialogue.
Yeah,
It's all dialogue for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Well, I've only seen it once, but it definitely was not a favorite of mine. I could
You should check
easily
out the
watch.
extra
It is.
long
It's one
cut.
of my favorites. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, check out the extra
It
long
wasn't-
cut on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't bad. Just
Yeah.
man, there's so many other Tarantino films I'd rather watch than watch that again.
Listen. I'll turn heel. I don't care. I like Quentin Tarantino a lot. I just think he's getting very carried away in his old age, where there's stuff in there we don't need. Like Django, there's like 5 scenes. I'm going, why am I watching this? Why am I watching him pour beers into these steins and then clean the head off and stuff like that? It's just like he's earned it. Don't get me wrong, he's earned it. But if you look at his earlier movies where he had reins on him, they're much faster. There's no fat in them whatsoever. Like Pulp Fiction, you need every single scene. Later in the movies, he's just kind of getting Reservoir Dogs, same thing. There's you need every fucking scene.
Yeah. And Reservoir Dogs, I believe, is his it's his least runtime. Like it's like only like an hour and a half or whatever. So it's
hour and 40 something.
Yeah, so really short runtime on that. After that, I think everything was like over 2 hours, like 2 hours or over, so really short runtime.
Yep. Well,
show these.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, forgot you still had those. We got through the chat finally.
Nice.
This isn't part of the sale, but I know Anthony would be the only one here to appreciate it, and that's.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice. That's a cool steelbook. Yeah. Where'd you pick that one up from?
There's a steelbook group on Facebook, and there was somebody that was selling it on there.
Oh, very nice.
German release or something.
Yeah.
I got this one from him too.
Wow.
Double Indemnity.
Yeah.
But this is a shout.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
That cover makes me think of Detroit Rock City.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Christian Slater.
Oh, Deer Hunter. Yeah. Shot Select.
Unfortunately, no slip.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that one ever came with a slip.
Maybe not. If never had one. Yeah.
The Shout Factories piss me off.
No slip on this one either.
Yeah. That one didn't come with one. Yeah. Some of them do, and some of them don't. You just never know.
But some other steelbooks I got from that same group.
Oh man,
It's a nice steelbook.
Good movie too. I've got the 4K of it, but
paid $10 for this.
$10?
Yeah.
Wow.
Same with this one.
Oh,
That's a nice one too.
Yeah, I love that movie.
This one I paid $20 for.
Wow, man, you made a killing, and they all look like they're in good condition too.
Yeah. That Guardians steelbook is really expensive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, this is why I did the order with them initially, was because I don't have the first two.
Yeah.
But they all showed up in good shape. And then the
Hey, lucky, no damage.
Arrow, I just got.
Nice.
Yeah. This Fury.
So it's the new.
The new Fist of Fury. Yeah. My last sight from Starfighter, yeah.
Very cool.
And I've never seen this.
It's okay. It's a Scorsese
That's Scorsese.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it in theaters. It's pretty slow. It's a slow movie for sure.
That's it.
Very nice,
Okay.
dude. Those steelbooks, I'm telling you, you made a killing on those steelbooks. Because I know that Blade Runner 2049 one's got to be worth a pretty penny. That Guardians of the
Blu-ray. It's
Galaxy
the
one.
Blu-ray one. It's not the 4K one.
Still, that's awesome artwork on that.
That Gangs of New York
This
one was awesome.
one was
I love
most expensive. This one was 45.
I believe it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Iron Giant.
Yeah, that or Titan AE. I know you were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Both those I haven't seen them forever, but great movies from what I remember.
Yep.
All right.
Vin Diesel also.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Oh, is it?
He did the voice.
Damn. I didn't
He
know
did
that.
the voices on. Doesn't he do the voice for Guardians too?
For Groot, yep.
For Groot, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
if it's not a franchise, he's not with it.
Couple more chats and then we can get out of here. Almost at 3 hours. Ali, Tarantino is a big Justified fan, so that definitely played a big part in Walter getting cast in 2 of his movies. Yeah, I believe it. That's cool. And Joel, surprisingly good movie is Death Wish, the remake, 2018, directed by Eli Roth, starring Bruce Willis and Elizabeth Shue. I saw it; it was all right. I still
Pretty
prefer
good.
the originals.
I
but-
want to see the Roth cut. You know, they re-edited it. They butchered it. Totally changed the movie from what he says. Just imagine what he wanted to do with that and what
I
they
was
ended
gonna
up
say
doing.
'cause it's Eli Roth, so
Yeah,
you would think it would go pretty dark sided.
yeah.
You know, because from what I remember, it's kind of like a poppy type action.
It's
movie.
very tame. It's very
Yeah.
tame.
Yeah, because for Eli Roth, man, I mean, come on, you know.
Yeah. It does have a lot of fans. It didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like his type of movie, like the movie he wanted to make. You know.
Yeah. Reed's buffering here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I cut out earlier, you guys went to something flipped on the screen, and everybody was talking in chipmunk voices.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Crazy. Yeah.
That's funny.
Here's what's funny about this. No one else has control of this but Reed.
Yeah, so it just stays live until he gets back.
Let's see here. 808 says, do you guys buy steelbook, plastic steelbook protective cases? Yeah, I do. I buy it's a company called Retro Protection on eBay, and they actually have an extra store too. They're really good to deal with.
Yep, I also use them. I've used these ones, the Melco ones,
Malco, yeah.
and then I've used these ones from Chubana, which are cheaper, and they work pretty well. You know, some people don't like it because it has a little bit more of the the tabs on the top and the bottom, and
I usually get the Mako ones with the center tab thing.
Yeah, I feel like the Melco ones are definitely better with the tabs
But I like
than the Chubana ones. But the Chubana ones are a bit cheaper, so you can get more. And but yeah, those are great. I should try these ones that Brad's always talking about, the Retro Protect.
They're very, very cheap, and the more you buy, the cheaper they get.
Yeah,
dude, you got to send me a link or something via email because I need to get a bunch of those. Brian, Death Wish just got announced for 4K from Shout Studios. Maybe that cut will be on there.
That would be cool.
This is a new one to me, anyways.
Oh, little side loader.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Nice. Sean, Blue Digital, what's going on, dude?
What's up, Sean?
Sean,
I know he has got a stream coming up at 7 o'clock. They are doing a watch along for Deep Rising. So
Nice, such a fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Never seen it, but I planned on watching it if we get out of here in time. So check
Cool.
that one out.
Sean,
Yeah, I've heard that movie.
up to this guy, into this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, man. Have you watched it yet, Caveman?
What's that?
Have you seen Deep Rising yet?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's fun, man. Treat Williams,
Yeah,
FMK Johnson, you know.
it's like a creature feature, right?
Yeah,
That's what I've heard. Okay, yeah, I'm in. Joel, I ended up keeping Goodfellas, cleaned it up, and it was saved with the J card. There you go. Yeah, I guess you got to if you can't return and get your money back. I mean, obviously they're out of print, but yeah, $100 for that steelbook, man. Ouch, that sucks. Last one, 808. What's your favorite physical media boutique company? For me, it's got to be Kino. It's really the one that I have the most titles from, and it's just based on the selection of movies and the price point and their sales. Some of these other boutique labels, they'll never get to the price that Kino is, and I think Kino sales are some of the best, but it's just my opinion. But yeah, there's other labels that do way better packaging and better special features than Kino, but most of Kino stuff's solid. The transfers are good, and they pump them out like it's nothing. There's like 2 or 3 new releases every month on 4K.
You know, I would say Arrow, but Arrow changed hands. It's not the same owner. If it was still the same owners, I'd say Arrow. Yeah, Kino is pretty hard to beat right now. RLJE, maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's funny because I have the most Scream Factory just because of the titles that they have. You know, they just own so many good, you know, horror movies and everything. Like they have the rights to them and stuff, you know. But it might be moving to Arrow now just because they've been killing it
this year.
Yeah, you know, and you know, because they do a variety. You know, it's not always horror. You know, it's you know, but yeah, it might be because I love, you know, they did Mallrats, and I love Mallrats, you know, so I've got that one. I mean, so you know, and their box sets, you know, are just excellent. I love those hard boxes. You know, for like The Hills Have Eyes, the Wes Craven one, you know, Candyman, I've got that one. Donnie Darko, so
that's a nice one.
I might have to go Arrow now.
Dude, for sure.
I'll still always appreciate at least the old school Scream Factory when they used to give us unique slipcovers from artists, and you know they used to put a lot of special features on there. At least for Demons or Night of the Demons 1, 2, and 3, it looks like they're giving us a good amount of special features on those. So at least maybe they're trying slightly again, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, hopefully they'll keep.
The reason I say RLJE, I'm thinking forward.
Right.
I definitely have the most Arrow by far. That's Arrow's the most. I have a lot of RLJE. I got a lot of Scream Factory. I got a lot of all these. But I'm thinking forward the way everybody's going. RLJE is getting more boutique. They're leaning into it with these 4K Steelbook special editions and stuff like that. You know, and I fucking the man who killed Hitler and Bigfoot on a 4K Steelbook like that. If that's getting the 4K, what else is getting the 4K? Bone Tomahawk's getting the Blu-ray, is Steelbook. You know, are we getting Brawl and Cell Block 99 4K Steelbook? I'd buy the shit out of that. Or Dragged Across Concrete 4K Steelbook. Believe me when I tell you that thing, I would buy the shit out of that too. So I'm hoping, I got high hopes for our LJE going forward.
I'd say an underrated one too is Vestron.
Vestron's,
you know,
great.
Very affordable. They always give you a great slip, a lot of special features.
They're getting into 4K and Steelbooks.
Yeah, I mean, look at this, man. You know, I mean, I think they,
that Blu-ray can be had for $5.99, and it'll probably still come with a slip.
Exactly. That's the thing, too. You can wait for the Vestrons to go on sale and get them for an even better price. And they're already very affordable. They're only like $13.
What was the other Corey Haim movie that they just released?
Oh, man. What was that?
Everyone.
All of them? I'm not sure.
That's a Born to Be Rad.
See, I don't usually. I usually just stick with
My Killer Podcast.
The horror, you know,
Either one of them guys.
Rat Pack, same thing.
Born to Be Red would definitely know right off.
Yeah, for sure.
But for me, it'd be a Out, and Kino Lorber.
Yeah, Kino's great, man.
The thing is, Kino's not changing. That's what I like about it. They're getting if anything, they're getting a little better with reverse artwork and more features, but the quality is staying the same. The price is staying about the same. That they're consistent. Kino is consistent.
Very.
That's what I like about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not waiting months. And I don't know if you saw, but they're literally releasing a whole new line called Kino Cult. And they're numbered now.
Yeah.
And their first title is Clive Barker's Underworld, which I believe only has a DVD.
Yeah.
And it's getting a 4K.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Second Sight as well. I really like Second Sight.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
I don't have any of their releases, but everything I see looks incredible.
Yeah.
Those huge box sets, and I heard they do incredible work. So one of these days.
Premium company.
$7
Synapse is a big favorite of mine too. Yeah.
Synapse is great. Yeah.
Well, Anthony, where's Synapse out of?
Yeah, Michigan-based company where I live. Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to do with it
right,
at all.
Not at all.
And Don May, I met Don May and talked to Zeroff for the better part of an hour. Just a great guy, and he's just a fan. That's what's awesome about it.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pride in his releases.
Yeah.
I mean, down to every pixel.
The subtitle. He puts his own subtitle track on it.
Yeah. Thank God, because a lot of these, a lot of them won't like match up properly. Some of these, like, the regular studio releases, it's like the subtitles don't even match to what they're saying. So the fact that Synapse goes in there and really like looks at everything.
We say Synapse. We say Synapse like it's a whole company. It's two guys.
Right.
And one of them's a lawyer that just does the legal work. The other guy's Don May that does all the the actual work.
Okay. You guys keep the Steelbook J cards. I didn't used to, but I do now for some reason.
I do it for some reason. I don't know why I do it, but I do it.
Same thing.
I keep mine because the barcodes are on the back, and if you ever have to recatalog everything goes off of barcode.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Plus, it has all the special features and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Steelbooks don't have anything on the back, so if you take the J card, you really don't know what's in there. But, of course, you could just pop the disc in and find out. But
that's a good point about the barcode, though, scanning it in.
Yeah.
Point if you use those
apps. Absolutely.
But I'm with Reed, same thing. I used to throw them out. Now I keep them in the shoebox for whatever reason.
Yeah, we should throw them out.
For whatever reason.
We should throw them out, but we don't because we're on our minds.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Did you guys pick up Arrow's Hugo 4K?
No.
Caveman just did.
Caveman.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's animated, isn't it?
No.
It's.
It seems like. Yeah, I thought it was too, but it's not.
Kind of has that look about it, though. Yeah.
What's your most expensive physical media movie? Probably To Live and Die in LA.
Yeah, I mean that's a tough question.
With the slip.
What you paid, or what it's worth.
Yeah,
now, I just paid $55 for a 4K from the Maniac 2 4K from Severn, $55. That's probably the most I've ever paid for a release.
And I bought the Hellraiser 4K box set that's coming out. I got that. And that was pretty expensive.
But that's a set, though. That's multiple movies.
That's true. That is a set. Yeah, that's
one release.
Get 4 4Ks, which honestly, the fact that you're getting 4 4Ks, it's really not that.
It's not bad at all.
Break it down, but I just saying like what I paid for it. That was expensive, but
for sure.
It's probably a steelbook then, actually, if you're just looking at the value of what it is now. When I bought it, probably one of these steelbooks.
I have a sealed copy of Heat.
This one.
Yeah.
What is it? The steelbook for Heat?
Yeah, I have a sealed copy.
I have the steelbook for Heat. Yeah, I do have that. I have that one.
That's probably worth some money. Yeah.
I've got the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I know goes for pretty good money as well. It's probably one of my steelbooks.
Yeah, I would say that, or for me, it's like the Columbia Classic sets. I mean, those aren't cheap. They're usually like $120, but you are getting 6 4Ks. So
right, yes, that's the thing. When you're getting multiple movies,
Yeah. I mean, just one purchase, brand new. I mean, it might be that Prey Steelbook. I mean, $41.
Pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Legend of Boggy Creek 4K was $46, $47. I didn't need that. I did it anyway. I'm an idiot.
Second Sight Ginger Snaps trilogy announcement had me excited today. I saw that, but it's only Blu-ray, right?
Yep. Spicy 4K action.
Come on, man. It's not Blu-ray action.
Right.
It's not 1080.
You know the 4K is right around the corner, though. If they're doing a Blu-ray set, that 4K set's right, or it'll probably be next year or a couple of years from now. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's like the Blu-ray is always just to test out the water, see how many people are interested in it, and then it's like, okay, yep, we got the 4K in our back pocket. Just let us know when we're sending it out.
Which I think they'll be surprised, because I think Ginger Snaps has a pretty rabid cult following. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people, you know, which, you know, of course, but I think it will hopefully sell well. So we'll get the 4K next.
I bought Ginger Snaps on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. Thanks, guys. Take care. Hey, thanks, Joel, for showing up. Yeah, it's pretty much at the end here. Just show this last comment. It's Brian Goes Blue here, so Blu-rays are still a necessity. No, I hear you. I mean, heck, I mean, even DVDs. I mean, DVDs are still the #1 seller as far as physical media goes. Like, we still need them technically. If they got rid of DVDs, they'd probably get rid of everything else. So everything has a place for someone. So
yeah, I've got a ton of DVDs still. I've got a bunch.
I got one.
And what's funny, I mean, I still buy DVDs. This is a new DVD that I got. You know, I mean, you know, I'll still get them.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you know, some movies you just have to. You know, like Dogma. I've got Dogma on DVD because the Blu-ray is like $1 million.
The TV, like, oh, nice. I was gonna say, like, for me, DVDs, it's mainly like TV shows, stuff that's never gone to Blu-ray or probably ever will. Like, my Futurama setup there is all DVD. Got a bunch of American Dad, Archer. I mean, they got some Blu-rays, but yeah, it's a lot of cartoons, I guess.
They only have 6 seasons of Archer on Blu-ray. I don't know what's up with that.
I know, and all the rest are on DVD.
I have the DVD for Airheads. I love Airheads. You know,
oh, nice.
And
yeah.
Sandler,
the final season of Archer is coming up.
It's out right now. Season 14. They just dropped 2 episodes. Just yesterday.
Oh, Detroit Rock City. That's a DVD I've got.
Oh yeah. There's a Blu-ray.
I have a Blu-ray.
There's a Blu-ray. It's just so OP as fuck.
That's what I thought. Okay,
yeah. Buy VHF. It's not on another format. Yeah, I do not have a VCR anymore, so that would be a no-go for me. But I still have some VHS, some old Disney VHS that I never got rid of for some reason. Take care, guys. So before we go, just Brad, you guys have anything coming up? Any live streams? Any WTF streams? Oh, Bug, right? When is Bug? Are you guys doing Bug?
We're trying to wait on Ryan, Dr. Ordinary, for that because he's a big monster fan of that movie. He's just busy with conferences and all that doctor bullshit he does.
Saving people and shit.
Saving
people's lives. Fuck him.
Who does this guy think he is?
Yeah.
Time to grow up.
It's ridiculous.
Time to grow up and stop playing hero.
Yeah. It's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
I got a top 5 Fincher stream coming up pretty soon.
Both of you guys, right?
They're doing a ranking. I'm going to do just my top 5, but they're going to go through all the David Fincher movies, which that'll be cool. And I'm going to do a top 5 Bigfoot movie stream as soon as I get one title in the mail that is I've pre-ordered and mentioned about 1,000 times. It's taken forever. And then I'm sure there'll be more of everything.
Let me guess, the Bigfoot title's coming from Severin. That's why it's taking forever.
No, it's coming from a person who owns the license and prints them themselves.
Oh shit!
And it's taking forever.
Damn.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, just like Brad was saying, September 6th, me, Alan, and Gizmo are going to rank all the Fincher films, and we'll do that over on Video Man and Gizmo's channel. So, go over, subscribe to him if you haven't already. Go check him out. And then we'll do the WTF stream hopefully soon, whenever Ryan's available.
If he's not going to be available soon enough, we'll just do a different title and maybe wait for Ryan.
We'll figure something else out. We had the same issue. Remember, we had to keep pushing back Rent-A-Pale for a while, and then eventually we did Rent-A-Pale.
Yeah.
Alan finally got to pick one.
Yeah, he picked one.
Weren't you guys gonna do a like a career stream or something? Whatever happened to that?
Same thing. Ryan. Ryan's that stream. Yep. And it is. Listen, we're not those guys. We're literally. It's literally just, hey, it's a hobby. We do it for fun. If you're not available, we'll wait. Johnny, we stream all the time with Johnny. Johnny's been at a crazy couple of years, and when he's feeling like doing, we'll, when you see all these guys, whenever they're available, we come back. So it's what it is. So Ryan's he's got conferences and speaking engagements and a lot of travel, and he just doesn't have time to sit down and do a deep dive into a bug. To do a stream with us. He's got other
high on the priority list.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Ryan's going to be great on that career stream because Ryan's had a hell of a lot of careers. I mean, obviously he's had one main one, but he's had a lot of different jobs, a lot of, and it'll be interesting.
Anthropology and all this other fucking shit he's done.
Multiple degrees, right?
He was a Ghostbuster at one time. It's just mob hitman.
Yep. Does it all.
Caveman, I know you.
Something rotten in your collection with Video Gizmo on Sunday.
On Sunday. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Yep. I don't have anything planned. I got going on vacation on Thursday, so I will be gone for a week here. Oh, absolutely.
He's going to Maui.
No. I'm going to Kauai.
Kauai, I'm sorry. That was it.
Kauai, yeah. Maui's the one that burned down.
I know. That's why I said Maui.
He's rebuilding.
Yeah. Going to the Hawaiian Islands. Oh, yeah. It's always a great time. I'm sure physical media will be far from my mind over there, but we'll see. I know they got a couple. I know they got a couple of thrift shops over there. Maybe they have some crazy out of print title that no one knows about.
Physical media is expensive in Hawaii.
Everything's
expensive in Hawaii, but I've sold a lot of stuff to Hawaiians.
Yeah, because the cost to ship it there is because they're on an island. So
the thing is, you can ship with media mail to Hawaii. It's no extra cost.
True.
Well, I still have a lot of people in Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know McDonald's is super expensive out there because they have to bring all that stuff in, and it's
it's funny, like the Hawaiian McDonald's has, just like other places, France, Germany, they have their own things on the menu that you won't find at any other McDonald's. Like they have Simon out there, which you probably don't even know what that is, but just some dish that they have that they only serve there. And you'll find that. I mean, it's just weird stuff like that. But I mean, a gallon of milk there is like $10. An avocado is like $10. So,
it's crazy.
Just crazy stuff. But it should be a blast. We got here, Allie, going surfing. Of course. What are you, is that even a question? Like, come on. So cool, man. Well, I appreciate all you guys joining. We still got 11 people in the chat. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. I didn't think this was going to go 3 hours, but chat was blowing up, so definitely appreciate it.
Does. Yeah, you always say it's only going to be an hour, and that's how it goes.
That's a good sign, though. That's a good sign, Reed, because you had an active chat, and that's always healthy. That's people were invested. They're having fun, so that's good.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you to you guys for joining. I know it was kind of a shit show at the start, getting it started, but once we did, we were off and rolling. So
thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate everyone rolling, and we will catch you all later, I guess.
Yep.
Later on.
See ya.
Yep.